This is the way. This is the way. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my goodness, bro. This about to be a legendary stream. I have not opened these boxes in years, dog. I have not opened these packs in years. But I said, these packs give us our best shot at pulling the Pedro Pascal auto. There is no better packs that give you a better shot at pulling Pedro Pascal. And I'll tell you why. I've pulled 3 Pedros from this in the past. In the past, I've pulled 3 Pedro autos out the set. And we here to do it again. 2022 Top Star Wars Mando Besakar Edition Chrome, baby. Oh, this gonna be fire. So, tonight, not only do we have these boxes, we have it from a fresh case. So, I'm trying to give us our best shot at pulling Pedro tonight. So, we're starting from a fresh case. Let's crack this thing open right now. Let's see these boxes, dude. Dude, this is like a nostalgia set for me. This set was like one of the early ones that I started ripping heavy. Woo! Alright, here it is. Oh, let's go. From a fresh case, this is the way. 12 boxes. Mando Chrome. Alright, so how we're going to do this, we're going to do half casers. Just so it's not like insanely pricey and still so we do a big rip. I don't want to do like 1 boxers tonight. I want a real shot at getting Pedro, and each one of these guarantees an auto. So in a 6 boxer, we'll have 6 guaranteed autos. So should we do first the left side, the right side, the top side, or the bottom side? Right, left, top, or bottom? Andy says left. Left is law. That's something Brando would say left, so I agree. All right, we'll keep the left side on the table. We'll return to that right half. Maybe on today's stream, maybe some point this weekend. So, we got 6 boxes. And since we're doing a 6-boxer, we are doing characters. Here's the great part with Mando Chrome, though. There's not that many characters. I think there's 50 total. There's 50 total spots. So, it's pretty much like teams. A little over teams. So, that's how we're doing it. And I'll put the first one up. Here we go. 6-boxer. No, I'm watching it tonight. I'm watching it tonight, Red, after stream. So, dude, I'm hyped. I'm hyped. Here's our squads. Since there's so few spots, we have no trade backs on this one. Our top 24 are on the board. There's 51 total. And Stash Pass is the spin one is only the 75 for all 6 boxers, but you can get those customs if you want. The customs are going to be OP because obviously we're Mando hunting, we're Grogu hunting, all the boys in here. Let's go. So, Mando, since Mando's so OP in this rip, we have Mando as the Pedro auto spot and then a non-auto spot. So, there you can either go for the auto or the non-auto side of him. Grogu's all the others are just their whole character. Let's get it. We start with a spin 3, keep 2. Dark Troopers are kind of a W. Sketches can be tough in this set, but they do have 6 sketches if we get a case with sketches. Okay, Dark Troopers, Mudhorn. Again, really good for sketches. Give us some autos. Bang. This is the non-auto Mandos. That does include sketches. So the Pedro autos still up there. This is the non-autos. And, oh, this is a spin 3. My bad, I wrote it again. All right, so we're doing, you want the Mudhorn and non-auto Mando. I got you, I got you. All right, so we'll move Grogu up to the 2 spot. And let's get it. I got you. Next below, the spin 1 is live. Like I said, it's going to be super, super easy to get the chasers on this round because it's there's not that many. There's not that many spots in here. So the Mudhorn going down. Dun, 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 dun. AM's good luck. AM's gets the 2 keep 1. And Card Shark in here. Good luck. 2 keep 1 is live. Number 1. Freighter Pilot. You know we're gonna get his freaking autos. We're gonna get his. I would take the Dark Trooper though. The Dark Troopers are sick. They have some fire concept arts. Yeah, I would take Dark Troopers. And if we get a sketch case, I feel like they're better. Yeah, those are the guys that kidnap Grogu. Those are the guys that go kidnap Grogu, dude. The Dark Troopers. Let's go, let's go. AMs, good luck. Down below. Pedro Auto's still alive. Ahsoka, Bo, Gideon, Boba Fett, Fennec, Luke, Grogu, IG. Let's go. AMs, Grogu. Let's go. Grogu spin 1 or spin 2. Ahsoka. Dang, we gotta drop 1. Nah, that's brutal. That's actually brutal. Wait, chat, what are you doing here? Because Ahsoka does have Rosario Dawson autos. But Grogu is kind of the GOAT in this set. Oh, they're both amazing. AMs. Ahsoka did clutch up for you last night, I will say. I didn't keep Ahsoka, so we're leaving Grogu on the board. Good luck, AMs. Good luck, good luck. All right, next below, here is the 2 keep 1. Pedro and Grogu remain. We are live. We are live. 2 keep 1 is active. This is for all 6 boxers on the table here. This is for all 6. Dun, dun, dun. And I'll get some givvies going on. I actually, you know what would be awesome for givvies? If I have any of the... We're going to have hella numbers, too. Axe Woves, not a bad auto slash sketch spot. Not a bad auto slash sketchy. Or Fennec. Ooh. I'd probably take Fennec. She's got die cut autos, dual autos, triple autos, a short print. I think I'd go Fennec. Yo, Ant, what'd you hit? Fennec, you got it. Next to 1 below. Da-da-dun, da-da-dun. Let's do this Vader. Vader's gonna be our first giveaway. Tattooed, welcome in. 2 keep 1. 6 boxer. This, we're down to our final 40s already. This is a super short checklist. Security officer. How many are we pulling on him? 6 boxes. We're gonna have 6 guaranteed autos. Take the armor. Take the armor all day. Let's go. Emily Swallow on the chase. All right, let me update these. Bang, bang. Chart is updated. And I might even cross this out. Perfect. All right, next is live. Will, good luck. 2 keep 1. The Kyran. So that's actually the Ice Spider. Has a lot of really sick cards and concept arts in the set. That's the Ice Spider from Season 2. One of my favorite episodes of Mando Season 2, actually. Speaking of Season 2, we got Luke. We gotta go Luke here. We gotta go Luke. He's not an auto or anything, but he has one of the best appearances in Mando. He has one of the best appearances ever, dude. Let's go. Skywalker. Skywalker, baby. Dun, dun. Good luck. Lollies on the 2-1. We get Ranzar Malk, Boone Jr. You also get the New Republic security droid. Or Gor Koresh. I would take Gor Koresh. John Leguizamo is a big autograph. And he also has a concept art. I would take that one. Let's do that. If anybody's looking for it, we're still looking for the Pedro and the Grogu. It's down below. Here's the big spin 5. For the 6 boxer This is the way, bro. Half case. This is the first of a fresh half. First half of a fresh case, baby. First half of a fresh case. 6 boxer. No trade backs here, but the way you can do spins without keeping everything are these spin 3, spin 4, spin 5s. That allows you to drop a character. But we don't have trade back. We do have the multi-spin options. Dun dun. We are about to be in our 30s already. We are about to be in the 30s. Done. Bo-Katan's massive too. I hope we get a sketch case. Here's the 3 keep 2. Spin 3 keep 2. So with this set, they messed up a lot of the set with the sketch cards. If you get a sketch in your case, you're guaranteed to get 2 sketches. But if there's many cases that got no sketches. So if we get 1 sketch, we'll be guaranteed to get a second. But there's also a shot that our case has no sketches. That's one of the things with this set. Cobb Vanth. A lot of cards with Cobb. Great start, Blue. Cobb's really nice. Spin 2. Security Officer. It's an auto lock. This is the guy Bo-Katan is like interrogating. Quarren Trawler. I'd take the first 2. I'd go Cobb and Security. I would go Cobb Vanth and the Security guy. Dun dun. Yeah, let's do it. Security Officer kind of mogs the autos in this set. Dude, the auto pull rates have always been really good in these for me. I know there is a lot of weird signers, but like I said, I've pulled 3 Pedro Pascals out of this set in the past. I've pulled a Rosario Dawson, Ahsoka. I pulled everyone but the Bo-Katan. I've never pulled the Bo-Katan auto out of here. I'm watching it tonight, Ollie. Freighter Pilot on the auto. He's also in the base set. We get Moff Gideon. Insane spot. Gideon is peak. Gideon is peak in here. And Toro. I'd take Gideon and Toro. All day. All day, all day. Moff Gideon. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. That's a huge spot. Moff is low-key like a top 5 spot in this break. He's so good. He's so good in these. All right. The Trooper spot's still alive. Grogu, obviously the Pedro Pascal auto spot's still alive. The Mando base spot went down, but his autos are still up. Boba Fett, Quill, IG, Axe Woves are what we got rocking right now. Matt, what's up? Welcome in. Done. All right, everybody, I'm going to put up the Spin 2 Keep 1 once again. Spin 2 Keep 1 is back live. Dude, I'm so hype. I'm planning on watching it. Tonight. Tonight is the night, bro. Tonight is the night. Dun, 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 dun. No. I was waiting. Carson Teva does have a lot of autos in here. Or. Oh, Ranzar. I'd probably take Teva. Teva also has short prints, which the short prints are one of the best value pools you can get. Like, all the short prints are actually really, really nice pools. We're going to be hunting short prints, hella numbers, guaranteed auto in every single box. Teva, you got it. Captain Carson Teva goes down. Next is live. I'll start putting in. Dun, dun. But just got him off. Yo, shout out. Jensen. You're a bad influence, my guy. You got freaking Frankie into the freaking collecting. Oh my gosh, let's go. Moff Gideon's one of the best spots you could have in this opening too. This is gonna be hella fun. Let's go. Jensen, did y'all get to go see the movie yet? Lollies, yeah, set your custom. I'm gonna put the regular spin ones up. But if you want Stash Pass or anything, just put your custom up. Spin 1 is active. We are on. We are on. Let's get it. This is the way. This is the way. And Lolly's coming in. Good luck, Lollies. We get Miggs and Berg. Oh, it's solid, but it doesn't have autos. I'm feeling pass, but it is a good spot because he has 2 short prints. And short prints, we're starting a fresh case. Short prints can be like a case hit. Passing. All right. Passing Miggs Mayfeld. All other ships. This is actually a really, really good spot. This is all the ships except for the Razor Crest. You have the Imperial Transport, the Slave 1, the X-Wing, the ATST. That's actually a really good spot for this rip. For sketches, for just hits in general. Kira's not live in this opening. This is a Mandalorian opening, so we don't have Kira, actually. She is not in this checklist. Our top ones, we still got Pedro Pascal. We still got Bo, Grogu, Boba Fett, IG, Quill. Grief, Karga, spin 1. Let's go, Derek. Or spin 2. Bo-Katan. Oh, that's so... Dude, that's crazy. I think we gotta drop Grief, but that's such a big spot in this rip. That's like such a big spot. What do we think? Bo's amazing too. They're both great spots. They both have the die cuts. They both have armored and readies. They're both autographs. They're both on the dual autos. They're both mains. It's really whoever you like more because it's about whoever's gonna be hitting. They're big enough characters where it just matters who hits. Bo-Katan. That's what I would do. I would keep the Bo. Who won this Givey, by the way? Alright, let me move that over. Bang, bang, bang. Alright. Next is live. I'll put up the 3 keep 2. 3 keep 2. We're in our final 30s. Pedro and Grogu remain. Good luck. Good luck, good luck, good luck. We'll do Ranzar. The real Rose Tico with our spin 5. Let's knock down one of our Titans. Good luck. Spin 5, keep 4. Number 1. Morgan Elsbeth. Deanna Lee's insane in this set. Deanna Lee's actually crazy good. Jawa Utini. Gets a lot of autos. Good for sketches, too. Boba Fett. Oh, now we're talking. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Paz Vizsla, another great spot. Has sick cards. He has concept arts. He's nice. And Pelly. So everyone you spun was an auto spot. I say we drop... Dang. I think we got to drop Jawa or Pelly. We got to drop Jawa or Pelly here. Definitely keep Morgan. Definitely keep Boba. Drop Pelly. I think, yeah, it doesn't matter which one you go. It's Jawa or Pelly. I like the Jawas too, so let's drop Pelly. Keeping Boba Fett. Keeping Paz Vizsla. Keeping Morgan Elsbeth. Oh, let's go. All right. Spin 3, keep 2 is down below. Let me update board right here. Bang, bang. Top dogs right now is Grogu, is Mando, is Quill, IG, Cara Dune. And here's our spin 4, keep 3. The real Rose Tico, good luck. Number 1. Pelly comes back. Okay, we might have to keep her this time. She returned. Somehow Pelly Moto returned. Beta Trawler. I'll ride this guy. There's also the Alpha Trawler in this set. The freaking Trawler. Katie O'Brien's a nice auto. Definitely keep that over Beta Trawler. And Kyron. I would drop Beta Trawler here. Kyron's sick. So, Rose, on this, since it's such a small break, I don't have trade backs. I have that in the notes in here. So, I don't have trade backs here. I would drop the beta, though. I would keep comms officer Katie O'Brien and Pelly, and then Kynera has the concept arts, has all of that. All right. Pelly Moto. Dun, dun. And bang, bang. I know. This set, it is characters, but there's not nearly as many characters in this opening. There's not nearly as many. It's a small checklist. Which means almost everyone should hit. We're going to get 6 guaranteed autos. About anywhere from 2 to 3 hits per box. And then with fresh case, we're looking for those short print bases. Obviously colored parallels, all of that. Final 29. Grogu and Pedro remain. All right. Next up, I'll do our regular spin 1. If you want the different spin options, just set your customs. But this is for regular spin 1. Regular spin 1 is live. Dun, dun. Spin 1 active. Yo, we got the freaking Batman theme on tonight. Shout out Pattinson. Dun, dun. Diane and Quinn. Quarren Trawler on the take for hit red. Probably gonna see his auto. Dude, I don't know. I've actually been seeing been getting really good autos out of here recent. Dun, 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 dun. Did y'all see the news that the new Robert Pattinson Batman fit might have the cape on it? The like OG, the full like cape around the front. That would be so peak. Axe or Teacher Droid? I'd take Axe Woves. I'd take Axe Woves right here, Derek. Coming in hot. Axe was kind of clutch in the finale, dude. The season 3 finale. Coming in hot. He brought down the Star Destroyer. Axe Woves brought down the Star Destroyer, dude. Done. Dude, I wish. I don't have a console right now. I haven't been on the games in a minute. I could download it on PC too. Dun, 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 dun. Oh shoot, you're going to Charlotte? Charlotte's fun. I stayed in Charlotte one night by accident. I had a flight. I had an overlay in Charlotte. And my original flight got delayed, so I ended up getting stuck in Charlotte. For the night. And, bro, me and Brando ended up just walking down the streets in Charlotte. Like, in the main city. And, dude, that was actually kind of sketch. I'm actually surprised I made it out. Charlotte's kind of sus. Dun, 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 dun. We're side questing for real. Dun, dun. We were genuinely out here side questing. Alright, let me put Winter up here as an auto too. Bum. We are pretty much at the halfway point. Halfway. Pedro, Grogu remain. IG-11, Quill. I have spoken. I'll get a Givey rolling too. Our last Givey was this Vader, which was for the boy Frankie. Frankie won the Givey too. I didn't even notice. Dun-dun-dun. All right. Spin 1 is up. I will BRB. Let me grab my giveaway packs. Alright. Let me write this one down. Alright. Dude, I'm thinking all about the Pedros tonight, but I'm forgetting. This set also, it's a Chrome set, so it's got supers. I've pulled one super out this set before. It's actually one of the Razor Crest concept arts that I've pulled. I did have one. I did have one before. The set can super. It's got the die cuts. It's got Audi diff chases. Spin 1 is live, and this givey here is for dun 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 Frankie. Alright. Next givey is live. That Ray pack up there. Yo, how many people saw Mando Grogu yet? I know majority of y'all actually seen it yesterday. I'm seeing it tonight. Most likely. As long as my plans don't fall through, I'm seeing it tonight. I'm mad hyped, bro. Despite the reviews, I'm mad hyped. Here's a 2 keep 1. 2 keep 1 is active. May the force be with us. Dun, 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 dun. And yeah, some of outside, obviously every box in this opening guarantees an auto. About anywhere from 2 to 3 hits per box as well. We're looking for short prints, and these are actually what I'm also hunting tonight. There's 5 different characters: Mando, Bo-Katan, Grogu. Who are the other 2? Mando, Bo, Grogu, Ahsoka. There's one more character I can't think of. But they have these comic cards. Comic cards. So tough. So tough. So I'm bringing out, we got 2 of these guys. Hopefully, these are from my PC. Hopefully we can pull one of these tonight. Hopefully we can pull a paralleled comic. I know, they're really sick. So let me actually pull up the checklist in here of what's in it for those. After this, I'll put up our regular spin 1. But this is the way. Alright, here is the regular spin 1 below. Spin 1, keep 1. You can set customs to any of the custom spins as well. Alright, so on the inserts. So these, the only parallels you can pull of these comics, obviously they have base variants, but you can pull blue to 99, green to 50, orange to 25, red to 5, and the super 101s. I've actually never seen a super of one of the comics pulled. I've actually never seen one of those. That's gonna be fire, bro. Dude, we need to get one. We need to get one. Givey win is retro. Retro with the win. Let's go, my guy. Here is a stash pass alive. These are called the Chrome comic covers from 2022 Mandalorian Chrome Besakar edition, which is obviously what we're ripping here. So they can be found in these. Retro Ripper Ship. Dun dun. Ripping? You got it. Let's do it. The auto checklist is actually crazy in these journey packs. You wouldn't expect it, but it's kind of crazy. Alright, regular spin 1 is up for the 70. Leia Organa. Rey and her lightsaber. Purple on the Death Star, the second Death Star. Green on Qui-Gon Jinn, a little saber match. Leia and Kylo. And Supreme Leader Snoke. Kenny, good luck. Twi'lek Dorman on the autographs. He's another guy we see a lot of his autos. Next below, I have the Stash Pass. If you don't like your first spin, you can re-roll. Let's go. Kenny, we're probably going to see some Dorman autos in this case. We're doing the first half right now, so... all of the low numbers, big autographs are live for this set. All of them are live. Yep, this is for all 6 boxes. So, Mando, the Pedro Pascal auto spot is still live, and Grogu is still live. We're in the final 26. Grief Karga is here, IG-11, Quill. Whoever you land from the board, you get... for all 6 boxes. So, first half of a fresh case. For Mandalorian and Grogu night, baby. For the Mando and Grogu night. I've been excited for this. Da-dun, da-da-da-da-dun. Alright, and... here is... where's my... oh, here's the bags. Perfect. I have another Givey back coming up in a second. Yo, let's go, Johnny. I'm right behind you, dude. I'm right behind you. Spin 1 is active. Spin 1, keep 1. Is live. Da-da-dun, da-da-dun, da-da-dun. Alright, and this here is for retro. Retro. Dun, dun, da, 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 dun. Jen, welcome in. All right. Next, Givey pack going out. Givey packs on deck. Yo, everybody, if you've seen Mando Grogu, no spoilers, let me know what the rating is. From 1 to 10, on a 1 to 10 scale. Let me know what the rating is. Dun-dun. Spoilers will be scourged. Right? Dun dun dun. Yeah, bro. I've been seeing, honestly, every Star Wars movie that's rated lower though are usually my favorites. Let me pull up. What's Rotten Tomatoes at? I've been seeing people all over the place though. I've been seeing people who love it, people who hate it, people who are just in between. The popcorn meter's at 88% on Rotten Tomatoes. Popcorn is at 88%. That's low-key not bad at all. I don't even want to... Can I pull up all the Star Wars Tomatoes scores? Dun dun. That's crazy. How is Solo a 69 on the tomato meter, but The Last Jedi's a 91. That makes no sense. They have The Last Jedi rating above Return of the Jedi. That is so cap. Yeah, Rotten Tomatoes has no clue. They actually have no clue. Well, what's Empire? Where's Empire Strikes Back? What'd they rate that? Da-dum. Maul got a 98, which is insane. Rogue One is so peak. I love Rogue One. I love Rogue One, dude. It's so good. It's all time for me. Okay, it won't show me Empire. But they have Rogue One at an 84, which is just severely low. What's the popcorn meter at, though? 87? Rogue One is so peak, though. Dun, 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 dun. So Rotten Tomatoes for Star Wars movies have never really been great. So there's that. So that makes me feel like every controversial Star Wars movie I love. I love Solo. Solo is one of my favorites. Even Rogue One. Yo, AJ, I'm gonna try to see it tonight. I didn't get in there yet, bro. Is it good? Is it good? This is the way, bro. Dozer, welcome in. We got 2 dozers that joined the chat at the same time. Anybody tuning in, we are doing our first half of the case on the Mandalorian Chrome 2022. We're doing first half of a fresh case. We're in our final 26 characters. Mando and Grogu are live right now. Spin 1 is up for the 70. All characters in the rip. We're down to our final 26. Karga's here. This is for a half caser. Clone Wars. That might be the Clone Wars movie. One and more. That's what a lot of people are saying. A lot of like the Star Wars fans are saying. I hear the casuals are really liking it though, which is good. You do need like entry-level films to the franchise. Not everything can be like super lore heavy. Here is Master Dumb on the Gibby win. Let's go. Dumb on the win. Dun 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 dun. All right, Dumb, do we want to rip or ship your Gibby pack? Rip or ship on the pack? May the force be with us. Pony, welcome in. Yo, everybody in the chat has me FOMO'd out for the movie. FOMO'd out of my mind. Literally. Spin 1 active. Obi Anakin. X-Wing. Purple aboard the Tantive 4. Luke's test. Leia and Luke bring order to the galaxy on the insert. That's a sick one, the Praetorians. 9 out of 10? I like those odds. Dude, Mando, as long as we get Mando aura farming like he always does. Dude, he has the best quotes. Mando's quotes are like second to none in Star Wars, dude. He has, I can bring you in warm, I can bring you in cold. That's probably his number one. I like those odds as peak too. This is the way is a good one, but I don't really think that's like Mando's quote. That's just Mandalorian in general. Mandalorians in general. But yer. All right. Everybody, good luck. Next Givey is on, and I'm putting in the spin to keep one. Pedro Hunt Grogu. Final 20s. Dun, 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 dun. Baby Yoda. This is the way. Alright. And this bag is dun 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 dun. Master Dern. Hebrews, what's up? Fireman, how we doing? Yo, this opening here gives us our best chance, our best shot at Pedro tonight, dude. This is, I was like, of all sets, this is the only, actually no, I've pulled some Pedros in Antiquities, but obviously that's Antiquities. But outside of that, dude, the only Pedro Pascal autos I've ever pulled are from this set, dude. Mando Chrome. Done. AJ, so Fanatics, they actually honored these, all of the Mando Chrome. Since it was when Fanatics came in, all these are honored. So they do redeem. Even though they say expired, I know someone who recently got a Bo-Katan and they sent the redemption back to them. They got the auto. So everything that's 2022 and newer, even if the redemption's expired, they're good till like 2032, I think it is. All redemptions of 2022 is or later is valid for 10 years on top of its expiration date. That's actually one of the good changes that Fanatics brought. That's actually one of the good ones. Right? That's one of the better ones. Da-da-da-dun, da-da-da-dun. And here is the stash pass. This first half of the case will tell us, this gives us our shot at our low number. Here's a stash pass. This gives us a shot at our low number. Gives us a shot at our, obviously, big autographs. And see if we do have a sketch case, dude. You either get each case, it either has no sketches or 2 sketches. How they did this set. It's so weird. I want to get one of the paralleled comic covers, too. Father of Mando. Not the Mando. Tagi, what's up? Appreciate you always, my guy. Welcome in. Bib Fortuna, Matthew Wood. Is a 4 keep 3. Frog Lady. I forgot Frog Lady has a chokehold on this set. And Teacher Droid. I would drop Father of Mando. All these are auto spots. I would keep the last 3. Yeah, I would keep the last 3. Not the ones we're necessarily looking for, but you never know who's gonna 1-1, bro. Has the Frog Lady super been pulled? Has Frog Lady super been pulled? I actually don't know. Alright, let me see. We're in final 23 right here. Final 23. Jensen with a stash pass. Good luck. See if we can get it done on the stash pass. This is the way. We get Weequay Perpetrator. Alright, this is a pass. I didn't think we could get worse, but we did. Passing. Let's get it. Good luck, good luck. On the pass. O'Mara. She does have short print. She does have the short prints in here, which are one of the bigger chases, especially the fact that we're in fresh case. So, that helps. That helps with her. Jensen keeping floor. We will do, once some of our big boys are down, we're going to do some, We might do a dollar start or two in the full half caser. All Stormtrooper and Scout Troopers. I always say this spot's goated. Yeah, it's just too good for sketches. If we do get a sketch, if we do get sketches in this case, it's too OP for sketches. It's too OP. Done. Alright, and Givy is Draco. Alright, let me fill in all of our remaining names here, and we should be able to do... We should be able to put pretty much everybody on this board right here. Grogu! That's a stash, Jensen. Let's go. Grogu on the scene. The Mando, the sketches go to his base spot. So sketches for Mando would go with his base spot. This is a 6-box break. Yep, Clay. So, for example, Jensen just got Grogu for all 6 boxes. So yeah, there was a Mando base spot that includes like his sketches and all base cards. But the other big Mando spot here, just because he's like the main, we split up his autos from his base. So the Pedro Pascal chase is still up here. Pedro Pascal. Done. Yeah, I won't have any small breaks of Mando Chrome. All I have is this case here. So I won't have any of the small rips. We're just doing the big ones. Dun, dun. Yeah, Clay. So I have this one, and then I think, yeah. After this, depending how the first case is, or the first half of the case, we might do the second half on this stream, or we might do it this weekend. But yeah, we'll see how the first half is. If it's the heat, we might do the second half on this stream. All right, the Pedro chase is still on. Here is the spin one. The spin one is active. Dun 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 dun. Let's get it. Draco, I think that was you, right? Draco on the Gibby pack. Do you want it ripped or shipped? Beta Trawler. Weequay. Perpetrator. Rip it. Let's go. Winter's up there. Q90's up there. Who am I missing? Oh, Migs. Migs Mayfeld. And Koska's up there, right? Freighter pilot. The freaking freighter. All right. Bang, bang, everybody. What you're looking at, this board right here, this is all of the remaining spots. So we're going to read them out one at a time now. You have Final 20 with Pedro live. We are about to enter the teens right here. The Final 20 are on the board. Top dogs right now. Mando, Quill, IG-11. I actually got to cross out Axe Woes. He's a limbed. Axe is a limbed. So then who am I missing? Dun dun. Karga's up there. Koska's up there. Malk is up there. The Razor Crest. The client. Do I have the client? I don't think I... Oh, yeah, he's up there. Oh, it's Valen. How could I forget Valen? All right, let me put him on. Valen Hess. All right. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, let me see what the show times are. Mandalorian and Grogu tonight. How late do they show them? Oh, there's some later ones. What about Red Rock? I want to go to the Red Rock Theater. Dun, dun, dun. Here is next Spin One live final 20. We are looking for the Pedro auto spot yet. Quill, IG11. These are all of the remaining spots. Everything you see on the board here, that is all that is left. That is final board. Dun, 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 dun. And, all right. Draco said, rip the pack, so we're ripping it. Queue up our next as well. Then, if it wants to stay. There it is. All right. Finn, returning the droids. Younglings on a loom. Kylo's hunt on the green. Why does he look like that? Leia and Darth. And then there is our B-Wing. There is the B-Wing, baby. Shout out. Leia and Darth Vader. You stuck up, half-witted nerf herder. Scruffy-looking nerf herder. Kylo Ren. I will show you the dark side. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Everybody, good luck, good luck. Draco, thank you. Everybody, here is the spin 2, keep 1 down below. 2, keep 1 active. Half case, or first half of the case. So all low numbers live, all big autos. The Besakar Chrome. Mando, the Pedro Pascal, is in the final 20 here. In the final 20. All right. Stash Pass as well coming in. Stash Pass activated. Where's my bag for this? And on our when we get YZ, good luck. This was Draco. Good luck, YZ. On the 6-boxer, Tuskens and Banthas. They have some really cool concept arts, checklist cards. I'll probably pass, bro. Mando's in our final 19, dude. He's in the final 19. Let's go. Passing. Quill. I have spoken. Next Stash Pass is live. All right, I'm moving IG11 to the 2 spot. IG's going to the 2 spot. Very nice pass, YZ. I have spoken. Johnny, good luck. Johnny, how we doing? Johnny, spin 1. We get Grief Karga. You got a stash. Carl Weathers, he has die cuts in here. He's got die cut autos, dual auto, triple auto, short print base. He's in the season 1 and season 2 cards. We got to take him. Yeah, he's one that has to get capped. Next Stash Pass up. We on. Pedro lurks. Apollo Creed, RIP to the actual legend, bro. The actual legend. Dude, there's gonna be hella packs in this rip. This is like the Bounty Hunters rip last night. 18 packs per box, 4 cards per pack. It's going to be wild. Here we go. Stash pass. Father of Mandalorian. I would pass. We can beat it. We can beat that. We can beat that. Passing. Koska. Koska's W's. Koska is W's here. All right. I'm going to put up the big spin 3, keep 2 live. Mando's in our final 17. Koska on the stash pass dub. Very nice. I actually really like the Razor Crest cards too. The Razor Crest is still here. Yo, Donkey, did you see it? Donkey, why do you have Brando as your profile picture? Spin 2, keep 1 is up. Dun, dun, dun. Guaranteed auto in every box. Yep. And this is a half case. We're doing 6 boxes. So 6. Oh, I spelled it wrong. But 6 guaranteed autographs. Oh, Malk. This is tough. He's like a middle ground. So if you pass, you can go up or down. Oh, wait. It's not stash pass. It's 2-1. Okay, 2-1's hella safe with this. Because that's already a pretty solid spot. I low-key like the client better. I low-key like the client better here. Werner Herzog. Client, you got it. Rip. Let's go, Brick. Let's rip it. 2-1 is active. Da-da-dun. And Jensen. Good luck, Jensen. Let me turn this light down. Miggs, Mayfeld, and Berg. Again, a really good starting spot for a spin, too, because Miggs has those short prints. Pershings. Oh, Pershings is autos, and he's a dual auto as well. I kind of like taking the Miggs for the short print chases. The short prints are worth a lot in here. Like, and we should get 1 to 2 per case. So we're going into the fresh case. I think I would take Miggs and Berg. You want to keep Pershing? I got you. Pershing goes red. Final 15, everybody. Top 3 spots are definitely the Pedro Pascal auto chase, IG-11 Taki Watiki, the Razor Crest, and the Cara Dune. All right. Here we go. This is the way. Let's go, Johnny. Not that you need your spin too, but let's see what else we get. Tuskens and Banthos. Ezra, Hunting the Assassin. Purple on the Ray. And Luminara and Barris. Alright, next top dog. It's going to be IG out here. Han and Leia. Oh, that's actually such a good Leia art. Love that. Johnny, we got a shot. I've pulled 3 Pedros out of the set in the past. Alright. Regular spin 1 is live. Regular spin 1 is live. Bang. Bang. We'll make IG the new top dog. IG's top dog. I love the Razor Crest too. Don't own his auto? Let's get it tonight, dude. Let's get it tonight. Dun, dun. Let me top load these guys up. And dude, a 6 boxer is gonna be heavy. This is gonna be a lot of rips. Spin 1s up for the 60, everybody. IG hunting I think all the spots except Razor Crest, Tusken, Miggs, and Kara have the auto chases. Dude, the Bounty Hunters was wild, right? That Bounty Hunters last night was insane. Yeah, it's on the YouTube. If y'all missed yesterday's stream, it is up on the YouTube. We went crazy in those. They were hella fun. The different levels. Yeah, dude. Dude, PC Leia, that was a W Givey pack for you then. All right, everybody, good luck. Next givey's on, and I'm putting the big one up. Dollar starts live. 6 boxer Mando Chrome. This is the way. I want to say may the force be with us, but tonight, this is the way. This is the way, baby. Dollar starts active. Half caser. This is the first half too, so everything is live. Everything is live with it. Dun, dun, da, 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 dun, dun. All right, and this givey was for, let me see. What can we expect out of this opening? Each box has 2 to 3 hits, and then each box does guarantee an autograph. So we're going to get 6 guaranteed autographs. Buddy, awesome pickup. And so we're going to get 6 guaranteed autos. And then on top of that, we're going to be looking for, obviously it's a chrome set, so the supers, the die cuts, I believe, are case hit. We're going to be looking for our case hit die cut in this first half. See if we can score a super in our first half. And Buddy on the roll. Good luck. We get 0, Exion, and Quinn. Actually a good spot. A lot of characters there. 0 hits a lot of autos. That one's nice. That one's really nice. All right. Spin 1 up for the 40 on the 15-second roll. IG, Razor Crest, Cara Dune, Freighter Pilot, Ranzar, Valen, Migs, Beta, Winta, Weequay are our finals. This is the final list. He should be. He should be on Johnny's. You make sure of that. Yeah, you're right, AMs. Yep, Johnny's got the Pedro chase. This is the way. This is the way. All right, next below, everybody, 30-second dollar start. I'm ready to rip this thing. Half caser. Tonight's our night. Tonight's the night. Pedro, where you at? Dude, I'd take some sick Grogu's. A Grogu super would be peak tonight as well. Grogu would be a peak super. The 6 boxer rip. And Buddy keeping the floor. Yo, where'd my Mando theme go? There we go. Da-da-da-dun. Nick of Time with the win. Good luck, Nick. We get Weequay Perpetrator. Next dollar starts on. That is an auto spot. In the description of each of your spots, it'll tell you what all cards they have in. Whether that's card numbers from the base set, whether they have autographs, whether they have die cuts. But another signifier, anytime it has the actor name beside the character, that's the autograph signer. So Weequay does have autographs. Guaranteed auto per box. Let's go. And up on our board, all the characters with stars beside them have the autos. And next below, we get Razor Crest. All the Razor Crest cards. I love that. There's some sick concept arts. So all the inserts, obviously I grouped them with their characters and just with their spot. So like the concept arts are not an insert spot that someone can win. If there's a concept art of the Razor Crest, it goes to the Razor Crest. It's pretty obvious, but some of these cards are weird. So I already went through the whole checklist. It took me like all day. I went through every single card of this checklist, and they have all the cards in the descriptions of these spots. So we're never going to be guessing like, oh, should this go to this spot or this spot? They're all pretty obvious, but the ones that aren't, I pre-assigned that make the most sense based on their title, based on their image, and based on like the weight of the spot. Like there's a lot of characters that share the card with Mando. Most of them I have going to the other character because Mando has a million cards on his own as well. Here is Fat winning the Gibby win. Ferryman on the roll for Nick of Time. Ferryman, he's from episode 1, right? The Ferryman's from the very first episode. IG11 remains. Yo, Fat, rip or ship on the Ray Pack. Journey to the Last Jedi. Dun, 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 dun. Let me know. May the Force be with us. And Nick of Time keeping the floor. I'll do shipped for now. Freighter Pilot goes down. He's in base set and he has autos. The freaking Freighter Pilot. Dun, dun. Dude, the low numbers are so nice in this set too. I want to get a red or super so bad. Even the out of 10's sick. Even the out of 10. Dollar starts on the floor. Good luck, everybody. 6 boxer. Do, 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 dun. And lollies on the floor. Dun, 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 dun. Nick of Time keeping it. And we get Miggs, Mayfeld, and the Berg. There are 2 different short prints we're on that. Fat for sure. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for tuning in. W, give you win. The next one, final 8. 30-second dollar starts. We're going to dollar start the remaining, and then it's rip time. Let me grab all the sleeves, top loaders. Need. Bum, ba, da, da, dun, da, 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 dun, dun, dun. And we on. Yo, Nick, thank you for tuning in, dude. This is gonna be a fun rip. Tomorrow is all the last couple days. We've been doing all Mandalorian and Grogu themed openings. Tonight's one of the coolest with this Mando Chrome set, so I'm super hyped. We got a big shot at getting Pedro tonight with having a fresh case. You can't really find cases anymore of this set. So this one I had for months. I was like, I've been wanting to open it, but I was like, we got to save it for Mando Grogu and see if we can pull the Pedro. See if we can pull the Pedro on the release day. So let's go. Went to an early screening yesterday. Dude, how was it? I'm watching it tonight. I'm seeing it tonight. I'm about to be in there, bro. I'm about to be in there like swimwear. Nick, keeping the floor. Dude, I love that. I heard it's like some of peak Star Wars action. Like there's so much action in it. And I'm low-key down for that. Even if it's not like a super lore-heavy, deep movie. That's why I like, I don't know people who are saying that like it was supposed to be more deep and more like lore-based, and that's like the #1 I'm seeing people complain about online. But it's Mando. Mando has never been like a super deep character, or like he's always just been a badass who's aura farming and says things like, I like those odds, or I can bring you in warm, or I can bring you in cold. That's just what Mando is. That's always the type of shows and movies he's been a part of. So if we get that, I'll be so happy with that. Father of the Mandalorian. Yeah, I do hope they don't do this to like no longer do the Mandalorian show. I still hope we get a season 4 and stuff, but we'll see. Yeah, I've been hearing the music's amazing, like really, really good. The guy who did the music has won like 3 crazy awards in his last movies. He's done like some of the biggest films, musics. I think he just won. Didn't he win an Oscar for Sinners? And Pin. Good luck, Pin. We roll Cara Dune. Cara Dune, where you at? Let's go, Cara. Unfortunately, she doesn't have autos in this set like she does in the paper versions, but we could still Cara Dune Super, which would be peak, which would be absolute peak. IG-11 is in the Final 4. Shout out IG. IG-11. Ranzar Malk with the security, New Republic security droid. Shout out Malk. And this is the final 3. IG-11, Winta, and Valen Hess. 6 boxer. Bro, the biggest goal in this first half of the case is to get a sketch card. Because like I said, some of these cases have gotten no sketch cards. That's just how Mando Chrome is. But the cases that did guarantee 2 sketches. So if we get a sketch card in our in our first half of the case, the second half of the case is guaranteed to have a sketch. It could also go like we open one half with no sketches and the other half has 2. That's possible as well. But if we do get 1, the second one's guaranteed. Winta on the takedown. Valen Hess and IG-11 are the final 2 spots. And I never turn off Stash Pass or anything, so if anyone like really wants IG, Stash Pass would guarantee him. He's on the last 2. We are live below. Valen Hess too. Valen being the second to last is crazy. Valen Hess. Done. Let me get my card stands out. Dozer, good luck. Bro, also today, I was like, dude, I've been like doing like 2 hour of sleep nights, building checklists for like, we've been doing a bunch of new sets, bounty hunters we did yesterday. Last spot's Valen Hess. This set, I had to go through every card in and map out the checklist today. I'm setting up things for our other channel, getting checklists ready for that. So, bro, I'm on like 1 HP. So today I was like, all right, I need a pick-me-up. So I had the great idea. I was at this place where I pick up my lunches. And I was like, dude, I'm going to get this healthy juice. Chat, never get this. I filled it with water, so it's clear now. But I got this. Vintage green cold pressed juice. Bro, I thought this thing was gonna taste good. Here are all the ingredients. Cucumber with peel. Apples, spinach, celery, kale, lemons, parsley, and a ginger root. So frick. It's probably mad healthy, but it was the worst thing I ever drank. Oh my gosh. I was literally drinking blended grass. That is literally what it was. But dude, yeah. I was like, I need something healthy today. Dude, it was so rough. It was so rough. All right, everybody, this is the way. Let's go find this Pedro Pascal auto. Some Grogu sketch cards. We on. We are freaking on. Yo, I've been so hyped for this opening for so long. I've been looking at this case for so long. But today's the day we get to open it. Today is the day we get to open it, dude. Let's go. Here we are. Half caser. 6 boxes. We could have done like 1 boxers tonight, but I said, dude, we're giving y'all the big break. Oh, and I got the Besakar knife. This is the way. Wait, I'm kind of locked in. Let's go. Box 1. So each one of these boxes do guarantee an auto, and we also get 18 packs in all of them. Oh, Grogu's on them. Grogu packs. Bang, bang, bang. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it. First pack magic. We get Quill. We get Refractor. So you got to look at all the refractors because some of these have short prints. Some of the characters have short prints, which are, dude, the short prints are worth more than a lot of the parallels in here. And here is one of our, this is the Mando comic cover right there. The comic cover's numbered. That's like the big hit we want to see. Numbered comic cover would be huge. Here is Mando Refractor, Mando Armored and Ready, and the Chiron. So yeah, they give so many packs in here. But we're looking for anywhere from like 2 to 3 hits per box, guaranteed auto in every box as well. Quill, Luke and Quill. This was at a time too where Topps' quality control was all over the place. So I have seen boxes with the set where you don't get the auto, but you'll get 2 autos in the next box of the case. So that's the nice thing about doing it. We're in like the fresh case with this. If we do miss an auto in a box, that auto will be in the next box of the case. I've ripped this set so much in the past. I know like all the freaky things about it. Refractor, we get Omera and Ahsoka. You forget how many cameos were in a season 2 as well. Okay, here's our first hit. It's a blue Armored and Ready. So this, I would love a Bo-Katan color match. Bo-Katan color match would be one of the best right here. Boba. Or Mando. This is the way. Mando Armored and Ready. That's tough. That's actually clean. 40 or 98 of the 99 for Mando. Dude, that's actually like a really thick card, it feels like. This thing's like hella thick. That's it's regular card stock, but like these are super quality. This is a super, oh, the chrome typically is, but Mando starts us off, dude. Mando's a dog in here. Mando is a dog. We get Echoes of the Past Refractor and the Grogu comic cover. We're gonna hear a lot of that tonight. Me yelling Grogu. Dude, I love the inserts. The Armored and Readies are nice, but these are obviously, the comic covers are what we want numbered. Also the concept arts. The concept arts, they typically are my favorite in any set, not just one like this. Here is Cobb Vanth in that Fett armor. And Ahsoka's comic cover. Ahsoka Tano. My name is Ahsoka Tano. We get the ships and the Bo-Katan. The troop transports. Jawas. Refractor on Mando. We got the little teaching of the class in Navarro. Mando just building the community, bro. He just went and like fixed Navarro. Refractor on Luke. That's a tough one. So to signify if it's a short print, obviously it'll be an image that's not regularly in the set. But they'll say it right here as well. So this will be S2 48. That's season 2 48. The short print will say SB, which means short print base. So it'll say SB and then a number. I'll stop if we get any. I know all the short prints from this set. I kind of got an eye for them because I'm pretty familiar with the base set. It's not that I know the short prints, but I know when it's not a regular card. I don't know the short print images, but I do know the base one. So when it's not that, that's when I'll catch it. Comics go to your characters. So all the Grogus, yeah, I didn't split up any of the inserts. Like this goes with Boba. Refractor of Gideon. Moff Gideon. And we got another numbered, another blue, bro. We got a hella blue box right now. Blue. IG-11. That's tough. IG-11's rescue. This is one of my favorite scenes. This is actually the scene that got me back into Star Wars. I was not watching after like episode 9. I was kind of tuned out of Star Wars a little bit. And then I wasn't watching Mando season 1 as it aired. And then one day, trending everywhere was this IG unit killing scout troopers and like breaking their arms and like absolutely killing them. I'm like, is this from a show? Because that went super viral because that's when the scout troopers are punching Baby Yoda. And then IG comes in and wrecks everyone because he's his programmed babysitter. Fennec Refractor. And so that's when I revisited it, and I've been locked in on Star Wars since then again. All right, here's our first auto. Looks like a base auto to start us. The Ferryman. Ferryman from episode 1. From episode 1 of Mando. Shout out Ferryman. All right. So that's our first box. 2 blues already. None of our low numbers are the case. We got one more pack here with a refractor taking Grogu. Shout out Din, bro. Din is literally the best dad in Star Wars. He's literally the best dad in Star Wars, dude. Alright, let me fix that. Alright, next pack, or next box, here we go. Let me actually move some of these bases. Some of these bases. That's what I'm saying. In a 6-boxer, we're going to have hella. We're going to have hella out here. That was just 1. 5 to go. Dun, 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 dun. 6, 12, 18. 18 Grogu packs. Next one is on. IG. We have Mando and Ahsoka in the comic. Has anyone ever seen a super of those comics? I never have. Green. All right, we're looking to get a Grogu match here. Greens are also numbered to 50 in this set. In most top sets, green is numbered to 99. But they made it to 50 in here, so this is actually a really good parallel. Oh, it's season 2. The Chimera attacks. Chimera Ice Spider. One of my favorite episodes, actually. 7 of 50. This will go to that Chimera spot, the Ice Beast. Let's go. The Ice Beast coming in on that green to 50. Green to 50 on a scene. Let me fix my cam, too. Is my audio good today? I know the other day my audio was like all tweaking. But as long as we good. Grogu. Paz Vizsla. Frog Lady. The freaking Frog Lady. Grogu. Grogu just likes to eat the Frog Lady family. Ahsoka. And Gore Koresh on the concept art. This is one of those concept arts. They kind of look similar to the base, but you can tell they're different bordered and they're like an illustration rather than a shot from the show. So the base set is done obviously by the shots of the show. This is one of the most chased cards of the whole set. Return to Mos Eisley. It's so good. Mando carrying Boba's helmet, Grogu, everything. Next up, Refractor, the Mendo, the Razor Crest. Okay, here's auto number 2. We got to beat the Ferryman right now. Valen Hess. All right. Freaking Valen. Hopefully that's the only Valen auto in the case. Hopefully that's the only Valen. Valen, I will say, Valen has probably the lowest amount of screen time, but he is one of the most memorable characters. Because he is, oh, he's so evil, bro. He is so evil. Nick, nice hit, getting an auto. Cara Dune on the Refractor. And Mando. So yeah, this whole entire base set is done by the scenes of the show. Love this Ahsoka. Trials in the Force. And Ahsoka again. The AT-ST, Chicken Walker, and Fennec Shan. Oh, here's the Dark Troopers. I want to get like a crazy Dark Trooper sketch or low number. They're one of my favorites. Or a sick Luke, dude. I love the scenes of Luke just walking through the Dark Troopers. Luke's hallway scene is peak. Grogu, green little button pusher. And Grogu insert. Here is Evasion Tactics on the Season 1 card, and Boba Lives. So while you might notice the cards are different designs, this is the Mando Season 1 set and the Mando Season 2 set put together. So you see the square like border background. This is the Season 1 cards, IG again. Here's a concept art. But if we get a Season 2 card, I'll show you. Yeah, right here. The Season 2 has, like, this design. So they're, like, 2 different sets put in the one. Mando flying around. Cobb. All right. 2 packs left in this box. We need another hit. Give us another hit. Showdown in the Streets of Navarro. Refractor. That one's not the short print base. There is a short print base that looks similar to that. Refractor, the X-Wings, and Boba Fett. Alright, bit of a weaker box there. We had the Chimera Green and the Valen auto. But we got 4 more to go here. 4 more to go. Next on. No crazy autos yet. No insane autos. But every box does guarantee us one. The big autos are redemptions in here, like the Pedros, but they are redeemable, even though they're technically expired by the date. Everything newer than 2022, and this is a 2022 set, everything 2022 and newer, Fanatics said they'll honor for 10 years past their expiration. So, I think they want to have no expiration on redemptions, but they didn't make that announcement yet, so it's still just 10 years. So this is Season 1 and 2 versus the Tins. Yep. So the Season 1 and 2 cards are these that are not chromed. The Season 1 and 2 is also paper sets, where these are on the Chrome edition. So you can pull the Super Fractors on these. The Tins are still dope because they have like the debut autos. They have their 101s as well. But yeah, these you can get the supers of. Grief Karga. I've only ever pulled 1 super of this set, and it was the Razor Crest concept art. We get Cobb and Quarren Troller is our auto. Okay, our autos are somehow getting worse. We're going backwards. That is not Mando, bro. I'm literally opening these boxes solely to find the Pedro auto tonight. And some cute Grogu cards. Some wholesome Grogus. Mando and Deva. Here is Cobb. Get Pelimoto on the Refractor and Ahsoka Tano. Refractor. Moff Gideon. An uncertain negotiation. Spice, welcome in. Thanks for the raid, brother. Welcome in, Spice. Grogu. The speeder bike trooper. Our stormtroopers coming in. Our scout troopers. After getting mutilated by IG-11 back there. Mando with the headshot. One last assault is what it's called. Chill, Mando. Chill. One last assault. The armor. An unlikely team. The whole squad posted up on that refractor. Goes with Mando. The Banthas and Tuskens. We should get a numbered soon in this box. We haven't had a numbered in a minute. Also, we've only had one numbered insert this case. We should see a lot more of those. Mayfeld, super surprise visitor. Miggs Mayfeld on the refractor. 6 packs remain in this box. Looking for color. Show us something crazy. Mando and the Bo-Katan. Dude, I want to see like an out of 10 or something. Okay, another blue. We're getting hella blues right now. Blue. Season 2. Mando. The Mandalorian's bold move. Flying around on his jetpack. That's sick. 22 of the 99 on the green. Or on the blue. 22 of the 99. This is the way. Here is Mando. Refractor of our helmets. Grogu. And in the last pack. No way. We got a sketch case. We actually got a sketch case. Let's go. Yo, you know how rare it is to get a sketch case with this product? It's like hella rare. Like, dude, there used to be this streamer that used to rip this all the time. Shout out my homie. His name was Bold Rips. I swear that was his username. He opened 30 cases of the set straight. Not a single sketch card. Not a single sketch card. So the fact that we got one tonight should guarantee that we get 2 in this case. Because that was the pack odds. You're supposed to get 2 in every case. But I guess they ran out of sketch cards. So most of the product got no sketches. Let's go. Patricio. Oh my word. In the Mandalorian packs. Congratulations. The Force is with you. In the Mandalorian Chrome Besakar Edition sketch card. We're looking for Din Djarin. We're looking for Mando. We're looking for Grogu. Frigga, I'll take my boy Quill too. Is this the teacher droid? Yo, we got the teacher droid. Teacher droid on the sketch. A sick art though. Patricia's a big artist. I don't know if y'all have seen, Patricia's been doing paintings in Smuggler's Outpost. They're probably the best sketches we've been pulling out of Outpost. Yo. Okay. Teacher droid is a spot. This is the teacher droid. The way that I know it's teacher droid is I think that's the only protocol droid that ever appear in that show. So that'll be teacher droid. Teacher droid. Yo, Johnny from the YouTube squad. All right. I'm super hyped now because this should mean between these next 3 boxes or in the second half of the case, we should get another sketch card. Like, guaranteed. Because every case I've opened of this set with 1 sketch has had 2. Has had 2. So, let's go. There's also die cut sketches in this set, I believe. There's also die cuts. Dude, appreciate you, Johnny. Yo, everybody who's been supporting the socials, y'all are the goats for real. Y'all are the goats. I love making content. I definitely wanna make more time for it. I've been doing it's kind of tough to keep up with the daily streams, but I try to at least put out a short a day. I need to get back on my long form though. Refractor, we get Grogu, Ahsoka Tano, and baby young Din Djarin. Young baby Din Djarin. Here is Quill and Grogu. And then the Razor Crest. Alright, I'm having a pack overflow over here. There we go. It just needed a trash compactor. I just needed the compactor it. We get the Taking Back Moss Pelgo, Cobb Vanth, and the armor. Next up, Mayfeld, Transport, and the Bo-Katan. Bo-Katan. I used to always say Bo-Katan, but Mando says Bo-Katan, so I corrected myself. I swear in the Clone Wars they said Bo-Katan though. But man, Din Djarin says Bo-Katan. Mando. Alright, no hits out of this box yet. No hits out of this box. Baby Grogu. Refractor. Din Djarin. Mando, O'Mara. Oh, we got our first purple. Oh, it's an auto. Purple auto. Is purple auto to 50? Frog Lady. Why is the Frog Lady showing up tonight? We're trying to get Pedro Pascal's for the new movie. Frog Lady, 27 of 50. Alright. Alright. Reseal that pack. Put it back. Oh my gosh. Alright. Freaking Frog Lady auto. Word. Word. Maybe she shows up in the movie. She better at this point. At this point, she better, dude. Here is Fennec Shan. We haven't gotten any of our short prints this case either. Do a claim. No auto. No auto tops. Give us another shot. Mudhorn and Ahsoka Tano. 5 packs remain. Mando. Base. Refractor. Carson Teva. Scout Troop and Mando. The Razor Crest on Refractor. 2 packs left. Mando. Razor Crest concept art. Dark Trooper and the baby Grogu. Dude, this is why I love the concept arts. Look how sick this is. Imagine that in the Super. Concept arts are literally my fave, bro. They're literally my fave. That is so tough. That is so sick. Oh my gosh. All right, 2 boxes to go. 2 boxes to go. TJ, I don't keep a lot of stuff because we rip most of it right when I get it. But yeah, every now and then I'll get something and just like put it away in the closet for like an event like Mando Grogu. What's your favorite art card from the set? There's only, I think there's 25 different concept arts. I really like the one we just showed of the Razor Crest. There's another cool Razor Crest with the X-Wing chasing it that I like. There's some sick Mando ones too. I haven't ripped this set in a minute, so I gotta get familiar again with him. Love this. Flamethrower Mando. Alright, Mando, heat up the packs. Heat up the packs. We need Flamethrower. Another sketch. Let's go, back to back. Alright. I don't think I've ever pulled this artist before. Another Mandalorian sketch card. Congratulations, the Force is with you in this Star Wars, or in this The Mandalorian Chrome Besakar Edition sketch card. Sheikh Islam. Sheikh Islam is the artist. I have spoken. Quill! Quill on our sketch card. Let's go. The best Ugnaught to ever even do it. That's my boy. That's my boy. Okay, 2 sketches already in this break. We take that. Here is Mando, Refractor, coming face to face. No short prints. Yeah, no short prints, no low numbers. We get Valen and the concept art of Navarro. I told you, dude. They do hella packs in these. So, yeah, we're still, we'll be looking for parallel and auto still in this box. Here's another blue. Holy blue case right now. Grogu! Evasion tactics on Baby Yoda. That's one of his season 1 appearances, too. That's before he even got his name. Y'all probably don't remember, but Grogu didn't get his name till halfway through season 2. You remember that? He was just called Kid and the Child. The Child is what he was called on like every piece of merch. Green on our auto. Comms Officer Katie O'Brien. She is such a snake, bro. She's the one who fries Dr. Pershing's brain. That was such a weird episode. I love season 3, but I will admit that episode was probably the weakest of, season 3. They went and got, like, ice cream. They, like, were falling in love. And then she's like, oh, I got a secret mission for you. And then she just fries his brain. Like, completely. Yo, don't trust him. Don't trust him, boys. Don't trust him. We get Mando chilling in the Jawa Sandcrawler. Cobb Vanth, the client, and IG. These cards are genuinely fused as one. Is that a piece of gum from Topps? I think that's Spearmint Extra. I think that's extra Spearmint. We have the Armor Unleashed. Boba Fett on the insert. I've never seen a piece of gum in the pack. Except like when they did the sticks in 1977. The little gum sticks. Armor, Mando, and Grogu. Dude, I don't even know what that was. We get Armor, Boba Fett. Come on, give us a shot, bro. I just need a shot at Pedro. I just need a shot. That's all I want. Cobb Vanth. Don't worry, we've got this, Bo-Katan. Yeah, dude, apparently. Apparently. Alright, so far in this first half, we haven't gotten anything lower number than green to 50. And we haven't gotten any insane autos. We did get 2 sketches, which is really good pools for this set. To get 2 sketches, really nice. And a Quill, and then the Patricio Teacher Droid. So, solid sketches, too. Here we go. Last box of the 6. Last box. If y'all want to see, I was thinking of doing it on the weekend, but we could do it tonight, too. We have the second half of this case. And we have not gotten a low number yet. Should at least see like an out of 10, out of 5, or a 101 in a full case. Here is Frog Lady. Next pack, we get the Chimera, Gideon's Arrival, concept art. Refractor of Mando. Insert. Is Frog Lady the Rostico the set? Pretty much, Lousy. Pretty much. Purple to 75. Here we go. On our purple. Saved by the New Republic. Carson Teva. Saving Mando right here. That is to the Carson and New Republic spot. 52 of the 75. I want to get some sick ship cards, like the Slave 1, the Razor Crest. I want to get some of those. Also, we have not seen any Ahsokas. Blue on the auto. Let's go. Come on. Valen Hess. Bro, we've already got him. Why? In what world would we want 2 tops? In what world? All right. Valen with the duplication. This one's numbered. 58 of 150. The first one was base. No, he's the Rostico of the set. Oh my gosh. Alright, I guess we're Valen farming for the Empire. Oh, dude, I will say his like 3 minutes of screen time is so rememberable. Because he's such an a-hole. He's such an a-hole. And he's one of the reasons Mando has to take off his mask. Dude, we haven't gotten a short print base either yet this case. This second half is going to be insane. X-Wings. That's our first short print. Right? That's our first short print. It is. Short print base number 3. Carson Teva. Carson Teva takes aim. Let's go. On the SP. That's a sick one. Dude, I want to get... There's some crazy ones that, like, have no cards in the set, but you can get the short print base of Mando taking off his helmet to look at Grogu. When Mando finds Grogu. That's another insane short print. There's some wild short prints with the set. Some wild ones. Mando... Clan Kreese. We have 5 packs to go. 5 packs to go and remain. Baby Grogu. Here is Baz and the Tuskens. Come on, show me that red, bro. Show me that red border. Reds be so tough in this set. Mando. Last 2 packs. Grogu. Boba lives. And in our last, we get... Could be an SP still. IG's Rescue. And Mando. Alright, the fact that we got 2 sketch cards, though, I'm happy with that. Super surprised we didn't get any lower numbers, though. Just a bunch of greens, blues, and purples on the first half of that case. Let's do our recap here. You know what, chat? We'll do... For everybody in here who was in that first half, I want you guys to get, like, any of the big hits that come out of this case. So, I'll just run the whole second half. Yeah, it should. It definitely should. Like, definitely an out of 5 or an out of 10. We will see, baby. All right, here's the recap, everybody. First half of the case. It is a sketch case. Let's recap. We got Valen Hess, Comms Officer Katie O'Brien, Frog Lady, Quarren Trawler, Valen, Ferryman, Tough Autos. Out of 75, we got, or out of 99, we have Grogu. Out of 99, Mando. We have the Chimera Ice Spider to the 50 on green. Short print, Carson Teva. Saved by the Republic, also Carson Teva to 75. IG-11's Rescue to 99. Mando on the out of 99 insert. The sketch card of Quill and the Patricio sketch of the teacher droid, protocol droid. The only protocol droid in the Mandalorian series, so it's gotta be that. It's gotta be that one. It's gotta be the teacher droid. All right. Kenny, welcome in. Everybody, I'm gonna put up part 2 of this. If y'all were in here for the first half, you know it's only 50 spots of characters in here. There's not that many characters in this set. And the chasers should hit pretty easy. I think our Mando base and sketch spot was our first spin on the last trip, so let's get it. Let me pull this up. Dun dun. Mandalorian Chrome. Bang. All right. All spots are live here. Oh wait, I gotta redo it. Dun 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 dun. Alright, all the spots are live. Break number 2. This is the only boxes I have left, so we won't have any Mando Chrome after this. This is the finale. It is live, and bang, bang. Here is our chart for early spots. Good luck, everybody. Good luck. Here is spin 1 down below. If you want any of the different options, you can set customs too, or just let me know to put them up. Or just let me know. The freaking teacher droid and the freaking quill off the sketches. I was hoping... Oh, we didn't get our case hit die cut either. We still got to get our case hit die cut. O'Mara, she does have short prints. We've only had 1 so far in this case. We should get more. Or Ferryman. I would keep O'Mara for sure, AMs. Not our greatest early spins, but O'Mara does have the SPs. She does have the short print. She actually has a really cool one. She's like taking off Mando's helmet on the scene there. Dun 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 dun. All right. Let me grab. These are the boxes for second half of the case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 boxer of Mando Chrome. I'll get some givvies rolling too. Let me see what I got. We'll start with a pack. We'll start with a givvy pack. Dun dun. All chasers live. Top chasers in the set. Obviously, we got the Mando spots. He has the auto spot and then his all non-autos and sketches. We have the Ahsoka Tano chase, Boba Fett, Bo-Katan, Grogu, Quill, Luke is in here. And those are all of the boys in the Mando Chrome. Half caser. Dun 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 dun. Alright. Got the givey pack going on. Let me see if I can find any Mandalorian giveaways for after that as well. This is the way. Most of my givvies I have are Galaxy, and Mando doesn't have many Galaxy cards. Not in the older Galaxy, at least. They started to do them in the new ones. Dun, dun, dun. There's one. There's one. And the real Rose Tico. Spin 5, keep 4. We start with Koska Reeves. That's a W. Bang. Kynera actually hit last rip. I don't hate this one. Zero's better, I would say, just because the autos, though. Zero and Koska beating that so far. Tuskens, Banthas. Come on, Rose. One more spin. Trawler. I'd probably drop Beta Trawler. I'd just keep the first 4. Koska doesn't sign anymore either. Koska doesn't sign. So Mercedes Varndo. I got you. Wish we could have got you a bigger name there, but you never know which one is gonna super. It's probably gonna be our frog lady, actually. Of anyone the super, it's probably gonna be our frog lady. Dude, I gotta know who that is. The real Rose Tico. I gotta know who changed their username to that. I gotta figure that out. Because that is so cooked. That is so cooked. Y'all are actually just trying to get at me. Literally. Done. Alright, let me cross out the Koska. And the Tuscans. We'll put all other ships on here. And we'll put Migs Mayfeld. /Berg. Anybody joining up? We are live below. All of the mains are currently on the board still, on the wheel. Should have some low numbers. Our first half of the case, we did not have any, bro. We did not have any super low numbers, so second half should be goated. Duke with the spin one, keep one. Duke, good luck. Comms officer Katie O'Brien. She did get an auto in the first half. She's probably pretty likely to see another. Of the common autos, though, she's one of the more common autos, but she's one of the better ones, I'd say. I prefer getting a Katie O'Brien over, like, the beta trawlers and the freaking weak perpetrators all day. All day. Good luck. Duke keeping the floor. Spin one. We get Cara Dune. Let's go. Cara Dune and all Misk Navarro characters. So if we do get any more sketches this case, any Misk Navarro, but Kara's your main there. Cara Dune. Let me cross her off the board and make room for... Do I have Axe up there? I don't know if I do. I thought I had Koska. Oh yeah, Axe is there. Koska's crossed out. Let me put up Utene the Jawas. Duke on Trawler. Duke's getting the autos that pop out frequent here. Trawler? We haven't gotten a Trawler yet this case, which actually kind of blows my mind. So he's due. I never thought I'd say that, but he's due. Katie on the Givey win. Let's go. Katie on the pack. May the force be with us, Katie. May the force be with us. Rushing to attack. Finn's recovery. Rey and her lightsaber. Silver on Han Solo's trick. That's not how the force works. Luke and Vader. And then here is our insert. First Order. First Order Sith Trooper. Dun 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 dun. Rey and the lightsaber. Duke, we gotta get you a main. Let's go, Duke. Let's get a main. Next Givey's gonna be Mando monikers. We have a Grogu one coming up next. Jawas. It's better than Beta Trawler. I wouldn't say it's a main, but it's better than Beta Trawler. They do have autos as well. Lele Shu for the Jawa autos. Again, bro, where you want to be lucky is in the rip. You never know. Half the time our supers are characters like that. Freaking Jawa. Dun dun dun. All right. And this Givey was for Katie. Good luck, Duke. Duke, we get the Twi'lek Dorman as well. Another Twi'lek. Or another, your first guy's a Trawler. You have a Trawler and a Twi'lek here. Trawler and Twi'lek. and Jawa. You're gonna build the entire, like, Star Wars lore of creatures. The entire lore. Alright, where's my Sharpie at? I need to write this one down. Dude, Duke is due for some blessed luck. Oh my gosh. This should be a really easy wheel to hit the chasers on, because we have so few characters in this opening. Dude, Duke, you gotta get a good one, bro. We gotta get a good one at this point. We get Moff Gideon. Let's go. One of the best spots in the entire set. Moff Gideon's, I would say, top 5. Obviously, like, Mando's 1, Grogu, Ahsoka, Boba, and then I think Moff is number 5. Moff is insane. He also does have dual and triple autos with Pedro Pascal. Nuh-uh, which one? Which one did you get? Was it autoed or not? Auto or no auto? Dun, dun. Alright, let me move Gideon. Moff Gideon. Oh shoot, so it's the super? Do you know if it was chrome black or the finest? Did it have like the suns behind him? Dude, it's so tough. Gideon's fire too. His fits are so tough. I love when he's in the Dark Trooper armor. That's sick. Yeah, it should say finest or chrome black on it. Out of that set. Dun, dun. Bib Fortuna. AM's good luck. Wheel is primed up right now. Is it ever? We are into our 30s. Bib spin 1. Matthew Wood does sign there. He's on a triple auto. Or Pelly. Probably Pelly. She has more cards in here. I do like the Matthew Wood auto better. But I think Pelly just has way more cards. You gotta go Pelly. For this set, I think it's gotta be Pelly. Yeah. Pelly Moto. Alright, next up I'll put the Stash Pass here. If you don't like spin 1, you can re-roll with the Stash Pass. You do get re-roll. Dun, dun. Chrome black, that's tough. The chrome black is by far my favorite like set design out of Smugglers. The parallels look so good on it. They look so good. No, shout out. That's W's. That is actually W's, dude. Dun, dun, dun. Alright. Let me pull up this. Bro, Gideon took up. Let me pull up that card. I want to see what it looks like. Pain and Panic Pins. Pain and Panic Pins wins our Mando Gibby. Monikers, Mando. Alright, next we're doing a Grogu. Next Gibby's a Grogu here. Dun, 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 dun. Stash Pass is live. All of our top dogs remain. We are in the final 30s. Mando with the Pedro autos. Ahsoka. Mando on the non-autos. Boba Fett. Bo-Katan. Fennec. Grogu. Luke. Quill. IG. All the dogs. Yeah, first break ripped. Here is... Or, here was the recap. Yes we do, Duke. Yep, ships to Canada. I can put... I'll switch the next Gibby to Canada, too. to all international. Pony! Hey, yo. Yo, Pony, we got a freaking sketch case. Anybody who missed it? We got a freaking sketch case. We had 2 sketches in the first half. Bold is punching the air right now. Double sketch is insane. Father of Mando. I think we got to take the pass, Wisey. Father of Mandalorian. And passing. Dude, this wheel is so primed. There we go. Bo-Katan. Chat, this wheel is insane. Bo-Katan and Moff Gideon. Those are our only 2 mains to go down right now. We're in the final 38. Stash pass is up. Stash pass is live. Good luck. Did you have Quill or Teacher Droid? It was Quill or Teacher Droid on those. Shout out. Quill and the Teacher Droid. Quill, let's go. Yeah, this one's fire, dude. Quill portrait by Sheikh Islam. Dun 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 dun. Here is the 2 keep 1. Final 38. Bo and Moff are literally the only 2 big ones we had go down yet. Everything else is live. Final 30. Second half of the case. First half, we did not have anything lower than out of 50. Out of 50 was our lowest number. So, and we didn't have any big autos. So, hopeful on the second half right now. Hopeful on the second half. Dun dun. Gorka Resh is actually a big auto. What I'll actually do, I'll move Toro and the Razor Crest over. Move these guys over. These guys over. Bang. Dun dun. Da 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 dun. Spin 2, keep 1s up. For Koresh. And I'll put on next our regular spin 1. Regular spin 1 is live. Good luck, everybody. Half caser. The second half, we just did first half on the beginning of this stream. Givey, by the way, is for Grogu. Grogu Givey. I'll see if I got any other Mando Grogu things around. Oh, here's a bow. Bum 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 bum. Bet. All right, and stash pass below. Stash pass active. I have spoken, bro. 2 sketches in the first half of the rip is insane. That's honestly so OP. That's crazy. I can't believe that. Dude, hopefully, I would love to get a super out of this set. We got 1 more shot tonight. This is all the boxes I have left for Mando Chrome. This is all that remains. We're in the end game. Dun dun. Givey is live. Everybody, good luck. Givey coming down. We get Lulu Cantina on the Baby Yoda, on the Grogu. Fire. All right, and next one we're gonna do a Bo-Katan foil. Lulu, thank you for hanging out. All right. Lulu Cantina. Da-da-da-dun. Dude, I do love these big rips we've been doing. We just did the big rip with bounty hunters last night, if you guys were in that stream. And then tonight is the Mando Chrome. Here is Andrew said, do you still live in front of the Sphere in Vegas? I still live in Vegas. I actually moved from my apartment that was by the Sphere, but I do still live in Vegas. Viva Las Vegas! Viva Las Vegas, though. Next, here, we'll put in our regular spin one. Spin one is active. Odds are getting good for the Mando. For the Mandalorian. This is the way. This is the way. Dude, the pools last night were insane across the whole app. Anybody see anything insane today? Any crazy pools today that y'all seen? Anything wicked? Dude, last night was insane. The smugglers we did. The bounty hunter sketches were amazing. We got that triptych sketch, which was so peak. So peak. Dun dun. Dun dun dun. Next on the board. Hello, welcome in. Everybody, welcome to the stream. The Mandalorian and Grogu debuts with the highest audience score of any Disney era movie. Above The Force Awakens, above Rogue One, Last Jedi, Solo, and Rise of Skywalker. Is that real? The highest audience score of any Disney movie. I don't know how The Force Awakens wasn't higher. I always thought that was the best. That and Rogue One. Rogue One was an 87. Mando Grogu's currently sitting at an 88 audience score. So, W's. Oh, this is sick. Estelio did a Mando rug. Pony, did you see that? Mando Grogu debuted with the highest audience score of any Disney Star Wars movie. With an 88. The second behind it was Rogue One, which got an 87. Yeah, bro. I know the critic scores were crazy, but the audience does have it as an 88 right now. That could go up, that could go down. I guess we'll see. I guess we will see. Dude, I'm hyped. I'm hyped, though. Dun dun. Bum 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 ba da da dun. We are on the floor. Anybody joining in? We are doing our second half of the case. This is break 2 of our Mandalorian Chrome. First half of the case, we did not get any insane autos yet. We did not get any super low numbers. We did get 2 sketch cards, which is peak. But we did, we did land the 2 sketches. Hopefully we can make up for this low number on this back half here. We'll see, baby. Art, welcome in. Dun dun dun. And Givy is about to go down. Everybody, good luck. Dude, I've never seen them before. Cleo wins the Givy of Bo-Katan. I'll have another one up shortly. Let me see. Let me actually do a search and see if I can see if those were ever like surfaced. Because I don't think they have. I genuinely don't think they have. Dun dun. Star Wars comic cover. 1 of 1. Dude, I've never seen any of them. Could you imagine getting one of those out of here? That'd be the best. That'd be like the best pool ever. Oh, it's the 2022 set. Yeah, dude, I got a lot of stuff that I need to grade. The latest sold was one in 2023. The Boba Fett Red PSA 10 did 800 on the comic cover. That's crazy. I have the Grogu. No, I've never seen the 1 of 1 surface from these comic covers. Means they're probably out there somewhere. 10 out of 99. Here is spin one below. Anybody joining in? This is for all 6 boxers. Half case, second half of the case of the Mandalorian Besakar Chrome. Drezzo, how we doing? Welcome in. But yeah, this is the second half of the case. We've had no big autographs, no low numbers this entire case. So, second half of the case should give us all of that. Wait, Drezzo, you're in Viva Las Vegas right now? Bro, let's go. Let's go, Drezzo. How are you here for the weekend? Bro, bet. Hit me up. Tomorrow's gonna be kind of crazy for me, but dude, I gotta try to see you. That would be peak. That'd actually be so peak. Drew's welcome in. Slim, what's up? Genie, welcome in. Everybody, welcome to the party. Oh shoot, that's dangerous, bro. Being in Vegas for the full weekend? That's low-key dangerous. Cleo on the Gibby win. Next up, we'll do another pack. Let me get that next Gibby set up. Done. Star Wars giveaway. Da-da-dun. Bang. Alright. That Gibby is lived. Dude, yeah, some of the biggest chases we're looking for in here. These guys. Where do I got them? I was just showing the chat. Right here. I have 2 graded in my collection. We did not get many numbered inserts in that first half of the case, so we got a real shot in this half. But these are the comic variants on parallels. This is the green Grogu to 50 and the orange Ahsoka. Both of them gemmied too. This set grades well. If you get cards worth grading, definitely send them with Mando Chrome because it grades well. Both of mine gemmed. Both of my cards got gemmies on them. The Ahsoka and the Grogue. Those comics, Saudi, those comic covers are so fun in here. We've also only had one short print base the entire case so far. No low numbers, one short print base. The giveaway right now is for the pack right there on the left. That is the giveaway pack. Let me move these guys for a second. These are all the boxes in the rip. Dun, 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 dun. 6 boxers. These things do not want to balance. They never do. How's that? Doo-doo-doo. Bum-ba-da-dun. May the force be with us. Half caser, the big break. The big break of Mando Chrome. Mando's still here. Grogu's still here. Ahsoka, Boba, Morgan Elsbeth. Done. And spin 1 on for the 70. Good luck. It's live. It's live. May the force be with us. Dude, we gotta keep... The theme's actually been hitting so good with the pools. Last night we had a fire Mando Grogu themed booklet sketch. And we had a Mando base sketch as well. So, this is our luckiest day we can do. With, can we get the Pedro auto? Can we Pedro with it? This is the way. Dun dun. Alright. While I put the next live, I'm gonna put the next one at the Stash Pass. I gotta go take a leak. I'll BRB. It is down below. Watched the movie last night. Dude, hopefully it was dubs. I may see it tonight. I'm either seeing it tonight or tomorrow. I'll be seeing it tonight or tomorrow. Where's my keys at? Here we are. Bow, bow. And Gibby's getting ready to go down too. Alright. Let me put this one back up. Here is the spin 1. I'll be right back. Spin 1, keep 1. You can set for any of the customs. Bruh, somehow lost my shoes. Oh, they're over here the whole time. Who won the Givey? Givey is Princess Pin. Let's go. Pin on the Givey win. Let's go, let's go. All right. Do you want the pack ripped or shipped? Ripped or shipped here? Let me know, let me know, let me know. Dun, dun. Shipped? I got you. On the ray. Oh, I was about to rip it. That's muscle memory. Anytime there's a pack in my hand, I just go to rip. It almost happened. It literally almost happened. All right. Let me write this one down. Dun, dun, dun. All right. That is that. And BRB spin one is below. All right, I'm back. I'm back. Here is, I'll put up quick the stash pass below. All chasers are live. We are in our final 38. Mando, double Mando's up. Ahsoka's still here. Ahsoka, the Grogu, Quill, and here's our regular spin one as well. I'll leave it at the 15 seconds, so if you guys want to set customs, you can do any of the custom options there. This is for the second half. We have had 2 sketches out the first half, but we have not yet gotten any numbers lower than out of 50 or any like solid autos. So hopefully part 2 of the case can do that for us. Let's get it. Let's get it. We are on. The Mando chase is live. The wheel is actually so primed right now. Those are all of the top dogs. Mando, Ahsoka, Boba Fett, Grogu, Luke, Quill, IG-11, are all of the top dogs. Givy is active. Givy is active below. Dun, 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 dun. Dude, I want to get one of these comics. I want to pack pull one of the comics colored so bad. So badly. Those things are so peak. They're so peak. And if anybody wasn't here for the first rip, each box comes with 2 to 3 hits, and then each box does guarantee an autograph. So in the 6-boxer, we are going to guarantee 6 autographs. We'll also be seeing a bunch of numbereds. Let's get it. All right. Let me get a couple more people in here, and then we're going to do something fun. Then we're going to do something fire. In the meantime, here is the Stash Pass. Stash Pass active. If you don't like your first spin, you can re-roll with the Stash Pass. You do have the option to respin, re-roll. All right, everybody, we're gonna do the big one. It's going down right now. Half Caser, the Mando auto and non-auto spot's still here. Grogu's still here. Ahsoka's still here. Boba's still here. And there's a dollar start live. Dollar start live, everybody. Good luck. Dun-dun. Half Caser. Besakar Chrome. Besakar Chrome, baby. Da-da-dun. Dollar start active. Stash Pass is at the 85. Spin 2, keep 1 at the 100. Let's go. Everybody, good luck, good luck. Da-da-dun. Really good board left. Much better than our first half case. Much better than the first half. This, we've got... Even the Tano spot is massive. Obviously, Mando Grogu's who you're looking for right now. But Ahsoka's insane. Boba's insane. All of the characters with comic covers are still live. All the comic covers are still here. For the full half case, dollar start is on. Da-da-dun. And Kevin with the win. Awesome pickup, Kev. That's insane. We get Pedro on the autos only spot. So the Pedro or the Mando's base stays on. I'll do one more of those. Everybody, this is for half caser. Next is below. Good luck, good luck. Dun, dun, dun. The Mando auto sketch spots here. Grogu's here. We are on. We are on below. Dun, 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 dun. And let me do... Who's the next one I should put on board? We're getting down the final wheel, too. Yup, we did I did a dollar star below. I gave it a timer, too. A long timer. Let me do this. Josh, this is gonna be fun. Half caser as well. Love this set. Next below, let's do our... Just because she be hitting. Oh, lady. Paper plate. Keeping the floor. Good luck, Paper. Paper, we get the Miggs, Mayfeld, and Berg spot. All right, I'm going to put the next one 10-second roll. I'll do it at the 65 here. 10-second roll. It's live. You can still get those Stash Pass and all their options on the custom bids. Paper plate, good luck. And Givy for Pain. Pain, let's go. Ripped or ship Pain. Weekway Perpetrator. Final 35. Mando, Grogu, Ahsoka, Boba. All live. Da-da-dun-dun-dun. Ranzar Malk, you also get the New Republic security droid there. Luke, Resistance on Qatar. Destroying Starkiller Base. Into the nightclub. Yeah, I love this scene. Annie and Obi there. Luke and Leia. And then we get the Finn art. Pershings. We should definitely see his auto. We didn't get him in the first half, Paper. We did not get Pershings in the first half. Dun dun. And plate keeping floor. Anybody who missed first half, we did not get any low numbers yet. We also did not get any insane autos. Grogu! Let's go, Paper. Baby Yoda, let's go find him. All right, Mando, Ahsoka, Boba, Fennec. These are our mains right now. These are the mains. Dun, dun, dun. All right, and keep the givvies on. Let me see if I can find another Mando themed givvy. Final 32. We are live, baby. We are live. Half Kaser. Da 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 dun dun. All right, this here is for the boy. Payne, actually, who already had a bag. Dun, da, 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 dun. Oh, bad. Let's do it like this. Dun, dun, dun. And next is Live Below. Alright. Oh, let's do a manga. Let's do a manga card right now. We will do this Boba Fett and the Bounty Hunters on the manga art. This will be our giveaway. Boba Fett. Boba Fett, where? That is the givey. That is the givey, baby. Dun dun. All right, everybody, we're doing another big one. Here is the dollar start. The dollar start. Half Kaser. Mando is still live on his non-autos and sketches, which is so many cards. That does include his comic cover. Ahsoka's still here, who's a comic cover, and Boba as well. Tamora Morrison signs on the Boba autos. Rosario Dawson is your signer on the... Rosario Dawson is the signer on the Ahsoka autos. Luke is in here. He's got sketches and heavy ones. The armor of... Obviously, we got Emily Swallow. Fennec Shan. Those are the mains, baby. Those are the mains. Half Kaser, low numbers live. Good luck, good luck. Dollar start is on the floor below. 6 boxer. Good luck, good luck. We are on. This is the way. Mando Chase. Rose Tico, awesome pickup. Real Rose Tico. You're good. You're due for a good spin, Rose. Quill. Quill's really nice. We definitely take Quill. All right. Stash pass is back below. Stash pass is active. Alright, bang. And here comes the 3 keep 2. See who we can add to our Quill. Who can we add with Quill? This is gonna take us into our 20s. We get Security Officer. We can beat him, but he'll probably hit. So I don't know if it's worth keeping or not. Ships is a W. The Slave 1 cards of Boba's ship are unreal in this set. And Ferryman. I'd probably drop Ferryman because we got him in the first half of the case. I would take Security and all other ships. Yeah, let's do that one. Stash Pass is back live. And the Security Officer. Bang, bang. We're in final 29. We are now into the 20s. Done. Stash Pass is on. Mando is still here. Ahsoka Tano's still here. Rosario Dawson. Morgan Elsbeth. And here is the regular spin 1. Dozer wins the manga. Let's go, Dozer. For anyone who missed the first half of the case, we did land 2 sketches, but we actually didn't get any low numbers yet. Or, I'll do another manga giveaway. We didn't get any low numbers or any, like, good autos. So, looking for second half to have those low numbers and autos. We had nothing below out of 50 in this set. We haven't even had a single orange, which is kind of unreal. It's kind of crazy. Dun, dun. All right. And let me mark down this one. I'll put up the Stash Pass next. Stash Pass active. Here we go. Bang, bang. Alright, and this givey was Dozer. With Stash Pass, if you don't like your first spin, you can re-roll. Can re-roll with it. Alright, another manga. Let's do the Han manga this time. Jago! Jago, did you watch, did you go to theaters yet? Did you go to theaters yet? Mando's in our final 20s. So is Ahsoka, so is Morgan. Here's spin 2, keep 1. Last half of the case. Last boxes I got of these two. I'll be seeing it tonight, so I don't have a rating yet. I'm hopeful, though. I'm hopeful. It's actually... The audience score is the highest Disney movie audience score. Paz Vizsla, solid autos. Paz in here has some sick cards too. The client. I think I would take Paz, but that's your call. I think I would go Paz. Yeah, I think Paz wins. 2 keep 1 live. Anybody who's just joining in too, wheel is primed. We are absolutely primed on this wheel. Let me find we are in our 20s here. 28 total remain. And still got the biggest spot on. All Mando, non-auto, and sketch hits. Bib Fortuna, spin 1. Or spin 2. We get IG. Gotta go IG 11, baby. Let's go. IG's due to hit, too. IG's due to hit. The assassin droid. Dun, dun. I got you, Dozer. Dude, appreciate you. With the manga. The manga madness. Alright, and I will put up next one here on the board. Here is the stash pass. Don't like your first spin. You can pass, but you just can't go back to your first one. Stash pass below. Dark Troopers are still here. I'd love to get a Dark Troopers sketch. I can almost fit everybody onto this final board right here. Let me start adding those in, because we're 3 away from doing that. Being able to fit everybody on this board. Father of Mando. Paz is gone. Good call. Let me move that one up. Rest of board should be up to date there. Mudhorn, Teacher Droid, Toro. Toro's up there. Phelan. Dun 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 dun. Mudhorn. Teacher Droid. 1 to 2 1. I got you, Johnny. Go get a big one. They're there. They're on the wheel currently. They're still sitting live. They are still sitting live. And Johnny with the 2-1. Toro Calican. Or, next up, Mando. This is the way. There's the spin 2 magic. There it is. Bang, bang. And Saudi wins the Givey. Let's go. W Givey. All right. Ahsoka and Boba are our top dogs right now. Ahsoka and Boba are the big boys. Dun dun. That's a sick one, yeah, the manga. Dude, right? No, Mando's crazy good at this. Of course he is, but let's go. I'm hype you got that. All right. Let me do Carson Diva. Is he up there? No. I know, right? Dude, it is in these boxes. Gotta have hot hands for it though. Next Givey popping. Dun, dun. All right, and let me see. Freighter pilot. All right. All right, everybody, good luck. Here's the big boy. Dollar starts on Ahsoka, Boba, Luke, Grief Karga, all live. This is a 6-boxer right now. Half caser. May the Force be with us. May the Force be with us. We have not gotten anything lower than out of 50 on this case, and these are all of the final boxes. So we are bound to see some low numbers. We are bound to see some big ones. It's live. That's a big spot for real. He acts like he is. Either way he hits. Dollar starts on the floor. Half case. Good luck, everybody. It's on. It's on. It's below. 6 guaranteed autos in this opening. 2 to 3 hits per box. 6 boxes. Let's go. Dun dun. We live. We live. Johnny, awesome pickup. Here we go, Johnny. Toro, Calacan. Toro on the scene. All right, I'm going to put our next spin ones. Up at the next spin ones up at the 60 right here. Stash pass you can still get at the 85. The spin one is active. Good luck. Alright, let me cross off Toro. And who do I need to add on here now? With Toro gone. Doro Calacan. While I find this last spot to fill in the blank, I will do another of those. Corbin, welcome in. Another one of those. The dollar starts active. Dollar starts active, boys and girls. To Valen, the client. The armor. Do I have her up there? I do. Teacher droid's up there. Razor Crest. Oh, it's the Quarren. Yep. Exactly, Johnny. All except auto. And then all the remaining spots we have alive is all their cards. So every Ahsoka Tano, insert, poster, comic cover, autograph, all the Ahsokas, any Ahsoka sketch card, any Ahsoka SPs. She does have short prints as well. She's got everything with that. Down below, good luck, good luck. Ahsoka's still here, Boba's still here, Fennec, Luke. We got some heaters on it. And Andy with the win right now. Does he hold it? We do. Nice pickup, Andy. Good luck. We get on the takedown. Anything but father. Freighter pilot. Be careful what you wish for. All right, everybody. This is final wheel. Up for the 55 right here. Everything you see on the board is our final remaining spots. There is no one else left here. No one else is live. Let me see. Window, Valen. The client. Who do I need to fill in the blank? The Mudhorn's there. Morgan's there. Final 24. Ahsoka and Boba. Here's our stash pass. Stash pass active. On the finals. My name is Ahsoka Tano. Yo, who's the remaining character I gotta put in that blank? I got Ahsoka up there. We have the Stormtroopers up there. Axe Woves? Yeah, he's up there. Boba Fett's up there. Carson's up there. Cobb's up there. Dark Trooper. Papa. Fennec Shan's up there. This is a really good finals right now. Is it Ferryman? Is that who I'm missing? I'm missing Ferryman. Alright. Everybody, this is remaining board. No armor numbered, I don't think. I can go through them. And Hasty wins the Givey. Let's go, Hasty. Alright. Here's the 2-keep one. Everything you see on the board is all of the remaining names. So, we're in endgame. We are in endgame. No, I don't think the armor popped out, unfortunately. No armor. Done. Alright. Frog Lady was hopping, for sure. Everybody, good luck. Here's a $1 start. We live. I'm going to set up another giveaway. Half caser. If y'all missed the first half, we got 2 sketches, which were sick. I'll show those in a second. But we got nothing numbered below out of 50. So all of our low numbers are live, and we got no major autos. So big autos and low numbers are live in the second half. Everything big. It's on. Givey's up. We'll do the last manga I got right now for the giveaways. And Hasty on the last. Tattoo on the floor. Good luck, Tattoo. We get Father of Mando. Alright, so he'll go red. Surprised we haven't had him yet this case. He'll go red. And that is all that remains. Everything that's not red is our only remaining spots. Boba, Ahsoka, Magistrate, Fennec, Luke, the Client, Grief Karga, Carl Weathers, Cobb Vanth, the Dark Troopers, the All Stormtrooper spot. We got some heaters left with it. We got some actual heaters. Razor Crest has sick cards, dude. It does. The Razor Crest is dope. Dun, 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 dun. Andy with the spin. Good luck, Andy. Father of Mando's down, so you don't have to worry. Where's my Sharpie? I keep losing it. Quarren Trawler. Okay, maybe you do have to worry. Oh, frick, Andy. Chat, 20-second dollar start. It's below. Quarren Trawler eliminated. You're getting all the winners this time. You are. Alright. Givey is Hasty Milk. Guaranteed giveaways. They are like guaranteed. Real Rose Tico, good luck. We get Fennec Shand. Very nice spin. Next below. Odds are getting better for Ahsoka and Boba. This is final 21. Odds are getting better right now. Dollar start activated. Good luck, good luck, good luck. 6 boxer, half of the case. I think it might be the AGF alt. Ahsoka's still on board, and she's major in these. Her autos are so nice. Dub, we got 2 sketches. We didn't get any low numbers or any major autos, though. Boba T. Let's go. Rose Tico on the Boba T. Alright, Ahsoka. Everybody up for the 50 right now. Ahsoka is in our final 20. May the Force be with us. Armor's even big, too, for sketches and everything. Luke has the most valuable short print as well. Luke's short print is big time in here. The Skywalker SP. Here were our sketches. So this Quill. And we also got this Patricio teacher droid. So, low-key, both of them popped out. Both of them came popping out tonight. Dun, 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 dun. And the Givey is active. Quill does have autos. Yep, Nick Nolte signs. Nick Nolte signs on them. Final 20. Good luck for the Ahsoka chase. 45-second down below. It's live. It's live, it's live, it's live. Dun 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 dun. Dude, we gotta beat the first half. It should be easy, dude. The low numbers should bop out. We're low-key due. We're low-key due for them. I told y'all once Mando and Grogu are down, we're gonna do some deals on this rip. So it's live. The deals are live. Dollar star active, half caser. Shout out to everybody who's been in these recent streams. We've been doing much bigger rips than we used to. and getting so many huge cards from him. Felona, good luck. Grief, Karga, Carl Weathers. 20-second roll on the floor. 20 seconds. Ahsoka remains. Final, what is this? Luke's here as well. Like I said, Luke has the most valuable SP in the set. Morgan Elsbeth, the armor. And Dozer on the next Gibby one. Let's go, Dozer. Good luck, Andy. We get Hess. Andy, what are your spins this round? The wheel is so primed. I don't even know how you did that. You are going to farm autos, though. Next up. Da-da-da-dun. Dollar starts active. Ahsoka in final 18. We is live, baby. Rose Tico with the win. We get Morgan Elsbeth, the Magistrate. Let's go. Magistrate Morgan. I'm putting armor at the 2 spot. The Ahsoka remains. Final 17. Dollar starts live. 20-second roll. Good luck, good luck. Dun dun. We are active. This is for a half case. Half case. 6 guaranteed autos. 2 to 3 hits per box. With the Mandalorian Chrome. Katie. We get Cobb Vanth. Cobb on the scene. Ahsoka remains. Final 16. Dun, 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 dun. May the Force be with us. Good luck, everybody. Final 16. Dun, 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 dun. And the real Rose Tico with the win. Gets Bib Fortuna. Tico, your late spins have definitely made up for your early ones. Landing Boba Fennec was huge. We're below. Ahsoka's in final 15, half case. Rosario does sign in the set. Rosario does have autos. Tico with the win. Case hits. I think we're still looking for our case hit die cut as well. Ahsoka Tano. Gray spin. Alright, I'll move armor up to the top dog. Armor and Luke. Honestly, Luke, because that short print's so big. The Mudhorn's good for sketches. Dark Troopers are good for sketch cards. All of them are nice. All of them are nice out here. James coming in. And did I miss? Okay, we did get that Gibby. Perfect. Here is Frog Lady. Frog Lady quest. Here we come. Frog Lady always be popping out, dude. Frog Lady out here. Dun dun. Dollar start, staying on. It's down below at $1. The armor, the Razor Crest, the Luke. I'm doing rapid fire right now. I kind of want to go see the movie tonight. So, let's go. All Stormtroopers and Scout Troopers. Bang. The armor still remains. Luke Skywalker still remains too. Slaying those Dark Troopers. Luke slaying the Dark Troopers. The Dark Troopers themselves are also left. They're still on the board. Dun, 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 dun. Here is James getting that Luke. Let's get it, James. Armor. And, dude, the Razor Crest is still here. I love that. Shout out the Razor Crest. Still live. All the spots outside the Mudhorn, Razor Crest, and Dark Troopers do have autograph, by the way. 6 guaranteed autos in this opening. In the half case. 2 to 3 numbers per box. Let's go. Katie coming in. Dun, dun, dun. And we get the Mudhorn. Mudhorn. Shout out the Mudhorn. Love that. Dun, 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 dun. And next up. Next is live. Da-da-dum. How do I search this? Here is Captain Carson Teva. Down for Corbin. Let's go. Teva be hitting in here, too. He actually popped off on the last break. We didn't get his auto yet, but we got his short print. We got a numbered of him. He's actually been popping off. Dun, 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 dun. Next is on. Good luck, good luck. And oh, for real? Let's go. Shout out Teva. Here is Flocka on the Winter. Winter on the take. Winter. Final 8. May the force be with us. Plate. Good luck. Plate gets Axe Woves. Woves the boy. Dude, Rogue One is so peak. Rogue One is so peak, dude. Dun dun da da dun dun. Flock, good luck. Final 7. We get Ferryman. And we end with Armor, Client, Razor Crest, Dark Troopers, Teacher Droid, Gorkarash. Fire finals, dude. Armor's huge, Razor Crest is huge. Dark Troopers have a lot of cards in here too. A lot of W's. A lot of W's with it. Dun, 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 dun. And Duke. Good luck, Duke. Duke gets the Gorkarash. Final 5. May the force be with us. Let's get it. Let's get it. Paper plate. Good luck. Plate gets the spin on the Client. Werner Herzog. Last 4. Armor. These are all W's. The Teacher Droid hit a Carlos sketch or a Patricio sketch on the last rip. Then Razor Crest, Armor, and the Dark Troopers. Banged, banged, bang. Final board. Duke gets the Dark Troopers. Let's go. I love that. Dark Troopers are a solid pickup. Armor in the final 3. This is the way. This is the way, baby. Dun 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 dun. James, good luck. We get Teacher Droid and Armor and Razor Crest are final 2. I never turn off Stash Pass, so Stash Pass would even guarantee the armor right here. We are on the rip. Second half of the case. Let's get it. Good luck, good luck. Duke with the win. Let's go, Duke. Duke gets the armor. Last spot, the Razor Crest. So many Razor Crest cards in this set. You also do have the illustration cards of them, the concept arts. I love the Razor Crest in this set. Any Razor Crest sketch cards. One of the best ships out there, bruh. One of the best ships in Star Wars. Let's go. It's go time, it's show time. It's go time, it's show time, baby. Case break. The Mandalorian Besakar edition. Razor Crest to end us. Duke with the win. Everybody, let's go. Let's get a 1 of 1 right now. All right, this here is the second half of the case. The autos were pretty weak in the first half, and we didn't get any low numbers. We did get 2 sketch cards, so that's what we have to beat. That is what we have to beat right now. I think we can definitely do it. I think we can definitely do it. With this set, I just want to get a super so bad. I need to see them golden discs, dude. I need to see them. A full base set of 93. Dude, I love building sets. May's surprise visitor on the refractor. And we've only had 1 short print this case. So we should see a short print pop out probably. Here is Father of the Mandalorian. Yeah, we didn't see his auto in the first half of the case. I was kind of expecting him to pop out. He's one of like the common autos from these. Father of Mando. All right. Next up, Mando, Quill. Refractor of Mando flying away. Dude, he's in here. Father of the Mandalorian. Cara Dune foil and Cobb Vanth on the insert. Chilling with the Tusken. The Tusken party. Oh, we also didn't get... Oh, Sick Ahsoka refractor and comic. We have not gotten a freaking die cut yet this case. The die cut will be a case hit. Green. Bo-Katan Kryze on the green. Let's go. That's tough. To 50. 10 of 50, Mando Season 2, Bo-Katan. Love that. Alright, let me bring this thing over too. So the place to put the cards. I just want to see a boy back on the pavement. Alright, move this up. Bo-Katan is our first hit. Next pack. Imagine we get another sketch, dude. This set has been giving us hella sketches. Dark Trooper and Grief Karga. We get One Last Assault, Mando. Mando on the comic as well. Refractor on Mando. And Ahsoka. Ahsoka Tano comic. But I need to see them golden discs. I don't know if it's been pulled, but any of the super fractors on the comic covers, any parallels of comic covers will take. But I don't think any of the supers have been pulled of those. And those are some of the highest selling cards of the set. So, and they just look so cool. They're the best, bro. They're the best insert of the whole set. Whoa, what is this? Oh, just a base. Never mind. Refractor Mando. Heat it up, Mando. We need them flames. We need those flames, Mando. Oh, we have a blue concept art. Peli Moto. Playing some Sabak on the blue to 99. I've already bought one of these boxes. I got the one driver with this flute in the first episode. Oh, the ferryman. Is that who you're talking about? 97 of the 99 on the Peli Moto. Yeah, we pulled a ferryman on the first half of this case. That freaking guy. Which is actually a cool callback because that's like the first bounty hunter we ever got in A New Hope. So they put him in the bounty hunter show season 1 with Mando. I like that. Mando and our helmets. And in next pack we get Grogu and Paz Vizsla. Alright, box 1, 2 numbers. We got a Peli numbered, a Bo-Katan on the green, Father Mando. We can definitely beat the autos right now. The autos have been kinda eh. We can definitely beat those. Bang, bang, bang. Alright. Next up. Refractor Din. Ahsoka comic. Here is Boba. Boba in his Tusken robes taking out those troopers. Dude, getting Boba returning was so peak. Season 2 had the craziest cameos, bro. With them bringing back they brought back Ahsoka Tano. They brought back Boba Fett, Bo-Katan, and Luke Skywalker all in one season. 4 insane characters to bring back in. Ahsoka, Bo-Katan, Luke, and Boba Fett. Here is Boba. The legend returns. When Boba appears, that like noise, that whistle that sounds is so good. Purple, the Moff Gideon. Moff Gideon on our purple, and the Ahsoka concept art. Moff is number 34 of the 75 on the green. 34 of the 75. Gideon. Here is Baby Yoda, the client, Carson Teva. Armor. Oh, Tinny! We get the Jawa. Jawa on the auto. That's actually a fun one. Of all of our Milk Dud autos, that one's my favorite. I love the Jawas. Dude, no low number yet. This is kind of crazy. This is kind of crazy right now. I was waiting for that one, dude. Peli and IG-11 on the concept art. This is why concept arts are my favorite cards. They're so good. The artworks are so good on them. We got Mando. We need to get Mando. Mando and Baby Yoda have not popped out yet in these first 2 boxes. They have not yet revealed themselves. No short prints either? That's kind of insane. Refractor Mando and Insert Mando. Grogu and Bo-Katan. Bo-Katan Carice. Refractor, Mando, and Grogu. And in the last pack of box 2, we get Armor and the Banthos. All right, 4 boxes to go. We have a lot of big pulls to get yet. We have a lot. We still haven't gotten our die cut. Our case hit die cut. Where's it at? Bang. 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 Oh, I'm losing a pack. Here we go. The pack that tried to get away. What's in here? Now I gotta know what's in it. Dang, it didn't even have any hits. It tried to run away and it didn't even have any hits. Alright. I want some more inserts numbered. I think this case has only had 3 numbered inserts. It's kind of low too. Should see like 2 more, I feel like. That first half of the case had the armored and ready. This half had the concept art. I think the other half had a concept art as well. Winta and the armor. And again, we got to keep our eyes out for those short print bases. Those are big pulls in these. Client and Bo-Katan. All box hits live right now. Grief Karga and Grogu. Omera and Grogu. That makes so many packs in these boxes. They could have like put double the amount of cards in each pack and made half the amount of packs. I'm getting carpal tunnel. No hits. This box is edging us right now. We haven't gotten a single thing yet out of this box. Refractor on the Jawas. Utene. Here's our auto. Oh, it's not looking good. This is either security officer or freighter pilot. I can tell by that arm positioning. It's giving me flashbacks. Freighter pilot. Freighter pilot on the auto. All right. Freaking freighter. Freighter coming in. Wow. All right. Okay, we got a purple. We got a purple inbounds. Refractor. Fennec fires first. That's a tough Fennec card. Fennec's so peak. Fennec, I always think Fennec joined in joined the Mando series or the Star Wars series. Wild Ahsoka, I love that. In Book of Boba, but Fennec was actually in season 1. Fennec was actually a season 1 character, and then they brought her back for season 2. I know she was in Bad Batch and stuff, but that came out after season 1 of Mando, right? Definitely. Her first appearance was in season 1. Oh my gosh. That's one of the best short prints. Mando finds Grogu. A bounty like no other. SP variant. Yo. So this card is not in the base set. You can only pull it on Refractor. SB2. That is so good. That is so good. Mando short print. That's like the best scene too. That's one of the best short prints to get. Literally. Season 1, episode 1. Bang. Alright, there's one of our short prints. I was going to say, we only got 1 so far. This case. But now we got 2. The other big one we're looking for is the Luke. There's another one of Mando taking off his helmet to say bye to Grogu. That's another big short print. Those are the mains. IG and Ahsoka. Alright, that was looking like a pretty mid box, but that short print is one of my fave hits of the case. So that box kind of saved itself there. Alright, 3 down and 3 to go. Still no die cut. Still no massive, massive auto. Let's get it. We need to find one of those redemptions right now. We need to find a redemi. A redemption. Alright. We're in. Next box is live. Next box is live. Grogu. Bobo and Refractor. Boba T. Auto. A Jedi revealed. Quill! Misty Rose as Quill. So unfortunately this isn't the Nick Nolte auto, but Misty Rose is still fire. She's the... is she the puppeteer? I think she's the puppeteer, right? Nick Nolte's the voice actor. So she's the puppeteer. Let's go. Or just the actor for Quill. Dun, dun. She also plays Frog Lady, I'm pretty sure. We pulled a Misty Rose's auto in the first half of the case, but it wasn't Quill. It was freaking the Frog Lady. Yo, we're actually avoiding Frog Lady right now. W's. W's avoiding Frog Lady. We take that. On the blue. Cara Dune on the blue. That's nice. The only Cara Dune card in the set. RIP, she's canceled. 35 of the 99. Cara Dune. On the blue. On the bluey. Okay, nice box right now. Quill auto. Cara Dune on the blue. IG-11 refractor. Here is the security droid. I'm taking back Mospel Go. Recruiting Quill. Bounty Hunt. IG-11. What do we get? Give us some heat. Give us some heat. Grogu. Boba Fett. Refractor on Mando. She got owned? Who? Frog Lady? Razor Crest and Ahsoka Tano. Oh, Carl. Cara. Here is Mando's big save. Mando's a W pilot, bro. Mando, everyone knows he's like one of the best combat fighters. He's got like the coolest gadgets. But he's low-key one of the top pilots that we see in Star Wars, dude. Him whipping the Razor Crest, him whipping the N1 Starfighter. He's actually so peak. Taking Grogu and Grogu insert. 2 boxes to go right now. 2 boxes to go. Give us a low number, Tops. Give us a low number. We're actually due. We're actually so due right now. Bang. This is the way. Back in. Bang and bang. Alright. 18 more packs. Oh, the trash can is on 1 HP. It's falling apart out here. Refractor coming up. Recruiting Quill and Negotiator. Moff Gideon. Moff's top dog in this set, dude. Moff's heavy in these boxes. Green to Fitty. Dun 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 dun. The Razor Crest on the concept art. That is so clean. One of my favorite concept arts. This is when they're escaping from the Ice Spider. 5 of 50 on the Razor Crest there. That's tough. On the green, too. Dude, this set grades really well, too. That's the thing. As long as it's centered, both the cards I have from this set are PSA 10s. My 2 comic covers. Boba and Boba. Duke, awesome hit on that Razor Crest, by the way. That's massive. Jedi revealed and Fennec. I love concept arts are just my favorite cards. Those are just my favorites. Even in like the legacy sets, those have always been my favorite inserts. They just are so good. I have this one Boba in my PC. It's like the orange to 25. It's so clean. Mando and Mando concept art. Didn't get our auto yet this box. And the numbered we got was an insert and not a base set. So I feel like we're due for number 2. I'd love to get a low number. Even an orange at this point, bro. Even a freaking orange. Oh my gosh. Transport. Okay, here's our auto. Alpha Trawler. The freaking Trawler pulling up. Alright. Shout out Trawler. Not the beta Trawler. That one's the alpha. That one's the alpha Trawler. What in the world, bro? The autos have been pretty diabolical so far. We get Mudhorn and Grogu. Last box magic coming up. Can we end this case on a god box? Bo-Katan had that green to 99. Or green to 50. Sick one right here. Storming the Imperial Cruiser. That is number 10 of 50. Last back. Razor Crest and Grogu. Alright. Chat, we are in the end game now. We are in the end game. Literally, this is what it comes down to. Again, I'm super hyped. This was a sketch case that gave us 2 sketches. But I'm a little worried because we haven't gotten anything super low numbered at all. We got a bunch of greens to 50. We've gotten no oranges even. So, let's see if we can find them here. Or maybe a big auto too. Bang. Alright. Let's do it like this. I like it like that. This is the way. Last box magic. Love this card. Gideon. Dude, the Darksaber looks so good on these chrome cards. I do love the Mando chromes better than the like random chrome cards out there. Or the some of like the random paper sets of Mando. The chromes pop so well. Like even Luke showing up here in chrome. We got the Dark Troopers kidnapping Grogu. Kidnapping Baby Yoda. Imagine we end on like a dual auto or something. There is a lot of duals and triples in this set. This is a heavy set for duals and triples. Omera and Grogu on the comic cover. Jawa and the armor. Die cut. Let's go. We got a die cut. This is case hit. Literally in the last box. Grief Karga of Navarro. On the die cut card. What's it say? Grief Karga. An insanely long description. So that is the case hits of these. They do have numbered variants. I think they even have super fractors of these, if I'm not mistaken. They even make like supers of these die cuts. Kind of wild. Grief Karga. Fire hit. Let's go. Alright. That leaves us looking for our autos and numbers in this box. Autos and numbers. Yo, come on. Mando Chrome. Or another short print. I would take another short print. They're the coolest images, dude. I love that Mando finding Grogu short print. There is the Razor Crest. Here is Fennec Shand captured. And the bow. IG, the assassin droid making some pottery. Bro, what are they edging us on? What is left? What is left? Pelimoto, the Tuscans. Only 4 packs remain. Moff, Bow. That's a black to 10 on season 2. Let's go. We're ending with a black to 10. All right, let's sweat it. I was going to say, we haven't gotten any low numbers. That is mad weird. All right. Let me move that. We're going to sweat that for last hit. That's going to be our last hit there. Ending on black to 10. And this pack should have an autograph, right? Shouldn't we get an auto in this one? We do. A blue autograph. Giancarlo Esposito. Moff Gideon. Let's go. Yo, this was the box of the case. Literally our last one was the best box of the case. We got our best auto. We got our case hit. And we're about to see what this out of 10 is. Let's go. It's season 2. It could be Ahsoka. It could be Luke. It could be Bo-Katan. It could be Cobb Vanth. It could be Mando. It can be Grogu. It's season 2. It can't be Quill, unfortunately. R.I.P. Coming face to face. Oh my gosh. Luke! Luke Skywalker at the end of season 2. Taking on the Dark Troopers. Oh, that's so good. Out of 10. 1 of 10. That is the alpha. Let's go. Yo, what a box. What a box to end it. Luke to 10. Gideon on the auto and a Grief Karga. Case hit. Dude, that's so tough. The saber's so sick in the chrome. It glows. It actually glows, dude. All right. Dude, that was wild. No super fractor in that case. It did come with 2 sketch cards. And then the autos were tough all up until the Gideon. Let's do our recap right now. Recap time. Recap time. Let's go. Here is everything we had in that second half. Fennec Shand to 75. Gideon to 75. Out of 50, the Razor Crest. Out of 99, Cara Dune. Out of 99, Pelly. Alpha Trawler. Quill. Freighter Pilot. Jawa. Mandalorian. Moff Gideon. Giancarlo. One of the best autos in Star Wars. It looks so good, dude. He has one of the best, like, autograph. I love his. I love Ashley Eckstein's too. Ashley Eckstein's autograph is insane. We get the out of 50 Bo-Katan. Out of 10 Luke Skywalker. Grief Karga case hit. And this is a really big short print for Mando to the Mando spot. Finding Grogu. So these are our top dogs. We had 5 strong ones there. Wish we could have had some lower numbers that case, but at least the one we did get was a sick one. At least the low number we did get was peak. Mando, Grogu. I'm going to go see the movie right now. Everybody, we didn't get Pedro tonight, but it was fun to revisit this set. I haven't ripped it in ages, so. Everybody, thank you all for hanging out tonight. We'll have all this on the way soon. Everybody, enjoy your night. And who are we rating? Who's on right now? BK's on. Let's go say what's up to BK. Enjoy your night, everybody. Sabres out.